for tuning in for another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. And I'm La Heffa.
I'm CrisxmasOnDemand.
It's your boy SmileyJizzle in the building. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Let everybody get settled in. I sent some shit out so people could pull up. So hopefully people pull up. So they could pull up, yeah.
Come view on the video? Or
No, pull up. I mean, ain't gonna be a whole bunch of people coming over. I'm saying pull up on the joint. What's good?
Hey now, say now.
About them beans.
Oh my God, I'm really that guy. I think I actually like that one better than Kendrick.
said, me too. Yo, like, we're not gonna sleep on Tyler. Like, he's definitely creative
I
as
never
hell.
listened to him before,
You know
but
what I'm
that shit just popped up because I guess because the algorithm. I ain't searching it. It just popped up.
I was rocking with Tyler since he was, blasphemous and talk about some old wild shit, and he had like the upside down crosses and shit, and he was always calling women bitches. He was going hard, and then he went through his flower boy phase.
Is that a phase?
I mean, maybe it's not a phase. Maybe it was
Maybe
it was a lifestyle change. I don't know what it was, but you know what I mean. He got real.
Say now.
You know what I mean? He got real open after Frank Ocean came out.
No pun intended.
Yo.
So
he got open. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That was crazy. I didn't even think about it. Wow.
Are we still saying no Diddy, or is that?
Well, I said no pun intended.
No, but I'm saying, is that still a thing? No Diddy, or?
I guess he's still locked up.
Yeah, he's still locked up for what he got locked up for.
No
shit
Diddy
ain't really changed.
Hey now, say now.
Yeah, Tyler's dope. He just questionable.
Yeah.
Very questionable.
I was playing there. He's a little. He was like he's fast on his number. He didn't feel it.
Yo, so let me ask you a question. Do y'all play any mobile games? Any of y'all play any mobile games at all?
Yeah, of course.
I prefer video games.
Yeah,
Me too.
I do prefer.
I think it's like
I get bored
it's
of
more
it
engaging.
It's not in depth enough. Like
Yeah.
it'd be like the same each
Regular
level.
video games is more engaging, and it's not as repetitive as the mobile games. But there are some good mobile games out there that's like they do have some repetitive shit because they have the player versus player modes.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go on player versus player, it's always gonna be the same shit, except you're gonna play against people that bust your ass and you play against people that's like meaty.
Yeah.
So either way, you know what I mean? But then they got the campaign modes, which is like the story. That can be kind of repetitive. Cause they don't have a lot of visual for you. You know what I mean? Cause it's a mobile game, so they can't really do too much because it's only so much space that they got to work with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
So they keep it simple.
Right, they keep it simple. But they do got the emulators too. You could get like, retro games like Mario Kart or
Yeah, I like those.
Zelda or even Knockout Kings. I think you could get like any of those games on the phone, and they got the backbone thing, so you could like hook it up to your phone, and it's like it turns your phone into like a PlayStation controller, like. So that's just kind of straight. I be seeing motherfuckers be playing Call of Duty, so they play off of their online account, and they play Call of Duty on their phone. But they got the little backbone shit, so they hook that shit up to their phone, and they be really like playing Call of Duty, but they could hook the game up to the TV screen. So they be like watching the mobile game on the TV screen. But I be playing mobile games on my laptop too. It's a program called BlueStacks.
If I get a controller, I'll look it up to the TV and download games. But you gotta pay for it.
But BlueStacks is thorough because if you got a computer or some type of monitor type device, you don't even really need it. I mean, you could put the game from your phone onto any monitor device, but BlueStack is specific for Google Play. So you can get games off of Google Play, download them on your Google Play account, and play them on BlueStack on any thing that you have that has like, you know, Google Play on it or has like Android features. So like I have BlueStacks on this laptop, so I'm able to like play any of my mobile games that I got. And I'm a nerd, so I got thorough shit. So I got like fucking emulator games, like old games on my shit. So I had Pokemon Yellow, Red, Blue, all of those shit. So I was playing those shits on my phone. Now I don't got to play it on the phone. I could just put the screen on my computer, and it has all my saved information and everything, so I don't lose all my shit. So it's straight. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying that because it's a few mobile games that I fuck with, but I don't play like all the mobile games. But I play like this shit called Marvel Future Fight. It's a few like Marvel version mobile games. Like they got Marvel Striker Force, and they got Marvel Rivals, and they got some other shit. But this shit specifically is just, it's got like everybody in the Marvel universe in the game, even characters that people probably don't know about. They really popular in the comic books and shit. So it has like those characters in the shit, and then it has like different skins for the characters. And when you get the different you know, skins and shit, then they got, but each skin has different attributes. So it's not, so if you get this skin, they probably got a different special move. As opposed to having the normal shit probably only got like a few special moves. But if you upgrade to the other skin, then they have like another move that they didn't have on the other shit. So it's pretty cool. And like it gives you little knowledge about different Marvel characters. So if you don't know, it has like a little bio breakdown of each character, their origin, kind of, you know what I mean, how old they are, their height, their weight, all that crazy shit. So it tells you all of the shit about the character. So for people that don't really know about it, that's probably, you know, curious about the comic book world, that'd be like a good start. So Marvel Future Fight, and it's dope. They always coming out with new patches and new shit that they're adding to the game. So it's constantly being updated to new shit. So it's dope. And then they got that shit that you was talking about, the sex simulator shit.
Sex simulator?
Who was talking about that?
You, the community, is that what it's called?
That's not, you making it, don't say that.
They do it. I mean, they do it.
No,
I mean,
that's
that's a big ass feature. Like,
yeah, but that's
you can fuck people in the game.
It's
like
really
that's
just a
big.
chat room, and you can. That's basically what it is. It's like a big chat, like whatever where you go, you can listen. Go to the club.
Virtual
listen.
reality sex. Who's into it?
You
Put a one in
can't
the
really
chat
have
if you into
sex,
virtual reality sex.
I
It's not that interactive. Oh, so it's PG.
It just says like you could kiss or whatever, but it don't really.
Oh, see, the game I was talking about, you could foreplay, you could do everything, anything you want. 69, all types of shit.
Yeah, wasn't they smashing the Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, but the car just shaking and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this game, this game came out in like 2007, bro. This game is old as fuck. So this
it's really not for that. It's more of a chat room.
But it was like that. That's what I'm saying. It was a chat room. It was real people in there who made like a fucking
and you could go to the club
made like a
and
fucking avatar. You make an avatar, kind of like The Sims. You walk around within the world or the space, you know what I mean? And then there's different little portals. You go into this portal and you go to this place or some shit like that, probably similar to that, right?
All have chat
yeah, like that. You go into this room and this opens another place, you know what I mean?
You could dance with them and stuff
yeah,
like that,
different
like
clubs, different types of shit. Yeah. And you could add different shit to your character. But this was some shit that this was back when motherfuckers were getting like CD-ROMs and shit. So this was like, you could add on to this shit, but I added like I gave my character an outfit and all of that, and then you go around in the world and you're able to interact with people and talk to them and try to run game. Like you could run game and try to see like, yo,
and people
you wanna be my friend or something like that.
Have a
Come to the room.
In the
Yeah, they probably did that in that game too. But that game, but that game was the beta of what you're talking about.
Yeah,
it was, you know what I mean.
Really do nothing.
But that's what I'm saying. It's probably games where you can, but I'm just saying that game is like.
Yeah, cause I looked it up. There's a bunch of different apps like.
The name, if I can remember, I think the name of this game that I'm talking about was called Red World or something like that.
This one is called Club Cooey, COOEE.
I feel like I asked this question already, but is that considered cheating? If you have like a different relationship? Yeah,
we was kind of talking about that a
little bit. Because those people are weird. Some people go there because they bored, and some people take it serious. So? Like they really be like, this is my person.
Because like she said, some
it has everything. Like you can post on Facebook.
So it depends on the person.
You can have a social media inside there. Like and post pictures on your
so let's
wall,
so let's
like
go
Facebook.
around. Let's just ask that question and why you feel that way. So, do you think it's cheating, Erika?
If you do that game, no, not it. If you shouldn't be where are you going up there for? You're just going there to listen to music or something. But if you start chatting,
it don't matter why you going up there.
You
know what
we're saying. You're another female.
So the question is, are you cheating? Or not.
If you're married, if your man was married to somebody else and he's playing it off like it's a game, but he's spending a lot of time on that fucking game.
You're not getting married in that game, even though it's not a real marriage.
But I'm just saying, you don't think it's cheating because it's just a game.
Technically, it's not, but you taking it. You're weird, first of all, to even go through with that. Like be like I'm married, 100%. And that's why I would.
So you not so if you in a relationship with somebody and they on that game.
That's why I stopped using it. People is
but I'm asking you this: if you in a relationship with somebody and they playing that game, and they on that game,
it's not cheating, but I wouldn't want you having no relationship with nobody up there.
So then it is cheating.
No, I don't consider that a real relationship because you don't even know.
But you would want them to stop.
So yeah, I wouldn't want.
So it's inappropriate.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
All right.
Cheating.
So that you wouldn't give it that word.
That's deep though. She said it's inappropriate. It's not cheating. That's deep.
Because I think cheating is just you interacting with the opposite sex and you something that you shouldn't be doing. So that's just cheating in itself.
You are
but
doing
I don't take that here like, oh, you got a whole wife in this game and you don't even know this person. You never even seen them in real life. Some people put their real picture up there, but most of the people use avatar.
Even if you found out, like he didn't tell you, he found out, you wouldn't be like, yo, this nigga is being suspect.
Well, I think that's weird.
If he hit it in the game, you mean?
If he was married,
not in real life,
but
in the game.
He had a whole girlfriend, and he didn't tell E about it.
It depends. It depends on the person, because what she's saying is she don't consider it cheating, but him doing that obviously
it's weird.
He has a lust or he has a certain type of feeling for the person that he's interacting with, because he's taking it to a whole nother level. Versus a nigga just doing it just to do it. Like, this is why I don't think it's cheating, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't think it's cheating. But you may disagree. I don't think it's cheating because I look at it as a game, but I agree with what you're saying. It depends on the person. So if the person doesn't think about it in the sense that I'm thinking about it, it's like, yo, this is a game. Some people take it serious that's playing the game. I take it as like The Sims, but you can have sex. Now the game I'm talking about is different than this game. The game I'm talking about, there's sex. Like you can do all that stuff in this game. But you go into different rooms, it's women that's naked, it's all different types of stuff going on. So you could do other stuff. You could finger pop them. You could do all. They got a list of different things. You could flirt. You could kiss. You could lead up to this and do this, and you go through the motions of it, kind of like hentai. You know what I mean? So it's really interactive in terms
you can do it, but it doesn't be. It's not how you're saying. Like
no, this game was like interactive. Like I think it was like Red Cafe or something like that. But you go in there and you literally explore the world, the different rooms and shit like that, and you meet a woman on the spot, and it could be a game to you, but it could be serious to them. They could really like you, but you just like, yo, I just want to see what it's like to smash somebody in a computer. You know what I mean? And then that's how you looking at it. But your whole time, your person is like, yo, you weird as hell. Like,
Yeah,
why you doing that? But I'm like, yo, like, it's a game. I
I
was horny. I played this game. I smashed a girl. I seen computer pixelated breasts, and it turned me on. That's what I was doing. It wasn't me trying to start a whole relationship with that person. It's the game, but I could see how my partner could take it a certain type of way. That's why you gotta understand the person that you're dealing with. If I'm the type of nigga that's not gonna be playing it like that, like it's just a game, I'm working on my communication skills. Like, this is how I talk to chicks. This is how I rap to them. Is this effective? Can I use this in the real world? That's what it really is. It's like sharpening your skills, because dudes don't get to do that without, you know, being chastised or being looked at like, oh, you a hoe or you this or you that. I'm just out here, you know what I mean, trying to talk to a chick. Instead of me trying to talk to a chick, get her number, and then she be like, oh, I thought you were serious. You got a girl. Like, yo, I was just seeing if I could do it. That's kind of grimy. But in this game, you could do it and don't feel bad about it. You know, this person in Russia, she might feel some type of way, but I don't care. Like, you know, I'm all the way over here. The chances of me seeing you in reality is very slim. You know what I mean? So
for me personally, right before you say that, because I don't really got too much, you know, to say about it. I just look at it like, if we're in a relationship and you my girl, right, and you decide to go on that game, and that's cool, you know what I'm saying, you having fun. If you decide that in the game you want to be in a relationship, I think that shows mentally what you want to do in the physical world, but you can't do it in the physical world, so you do it in the pretend world. So for me, like, psychologically, like, there should be signs and clues to let you know that somebody doesn't have the best intentions or the same intentions as you. And I feel like those is one of them signs. It's like, yo, why would you want to be married, or why would you want to have sex with somebody if we're in a relationship? If you're single, that's different. But if we're in a relationship, why would you want to do this with strangers on this game? Like for
harmless
dudes,
fun.
For
Some
dudes, I
people
understand, but
there-
that's not harmless
some
fun
people
psychologically if
come
you're
up there as
deciding
they
to
are
For
do
your
ready
this.
to each
partner,
other.
that's like the emotional awareness, though.
But
like
that,
knowing how your
but
partner
that let
feels
me,
about
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Some
Speak
people
about that.
Psychologically,
Tell
that let me
person-
know how you really feel.
But tell that person, I don't feel comfortable with you playing this game because it makes me feel like
Not
this.
even that.
But if
Not
you don't,
even
hold on.
that.
But if you don't want to do that, then that's fine too.
Not
But I'm
even
just
that.
saying, if you vocalize, okay, this makes me feel uncomfortable because X, Y, and Z. Men have the bravado. We have this, you know, the ego. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't gotta tell you that shit. You should already know. But like I said, from my perspective, that game is just fun. You know what I mean? But from my partner's perspective, it could be like, yo, I don't like how much time you spend on that. You don't talk to me the way you talk to her or whatever, and you want to explore different things. Yeah, but I'm doing shit with her that I probably can't even do in real life. Like, I can't do that move. Like, what? That fucking move is crazy. You know what I mean?
A lot of people come up there to. There is people that be weird and be trying to. Cause like I said, I don't know. Maybe cause you gotta buy certain stuff, so maybe you gotta buy. But like when I try to do that, it was just like it just said that you did it. The other stuff, like you could kiss and dance, you could actually see that. But for that, it don't show. It doesn't. It's not actually showing you what's going on. It just say you did it. Like you clicked on it and then whatever.
Yeah,
So
But
here's
you
my
can
point.
wait. Let me say, a lot of people come up there to socialize. Like I said, you could go to the club. Some people know each other. They tell other people to come there that they already know. Like I was reading the chat when I was in a club one time. I went up there and then people were talking like they already knew each other. They were friends from outside there. They told their friends. So it's like. You're not really in the club, but it's like you are. You can listen to music. You could pick the song. If you go to the DJ booth, you could play music and you could chat with people. Like, and you could dance and stuff. Like, it could be a way to socialize, and that's it. And you get off it. Everybody don't go up there trying to, you know what I'm saying? But some people come up there as a couple already. They just do that together. Like, come up there and play the game together or go on the app together.
And I'm not mad at anything that you're saying because that don't sound bad. But what sounds bad is if you're somebody's girlfriend, right, and you get on that game and something in you psychologically was like, hey, it's a good idea to have sex with other people online because that's just what I want to do. If you're trying to spin that, oh, that's normal, then something's wrong. Maybe
That's why I said that's weird. I wouldn't even
exactly, and that's all I'm trying to say. Like, there should be clues to let you know, like,
because people would be hitting me
people
up.
are weird,
and it's like I don't even
and
know
people
what you look
do
like.
certain things to try to, you know what I mean?
But can it just be
hide the
entertainment?
hunch?
Why it gotta be
Because
like,
there's a deeper lining.
Everybody
The entertainment lies.
Some people do just come up there,
Not
like
even
I said,
that.
to socialize, and some people come up there to.
But the entertainment is
They take
through
it serious. They think
the
you're
sex.
really.
It's like it wouldn't be entertaining if it wasn't the sex, but the sex is the main part. It's like if you want to have sex with somebody virtually, it's harmless, but psychologically it's not. And what we're saying, to the relationship,
When you press that,
because if one person isn't cool about it,
like it don't.
No, I know what you're saying for that.
Yeah, because you're talking about the mechanics.
Like
we're not talking about the mechanics.
But I'm saying, if you were able, like the game I'm talking about, if you were able to do it, he's saying that's wrong to be having sex. Not saying that you can't do it in community. But I'm saying, but what he's saying,
why are you kissing somebody if you're in a relationship?
Being intimate with somebody,
and, like I can see if it's
inappropriate.
I can see if it's part of the storyline, and you know what I mean. There's CPU. They have a part where
like
in the story they kiss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's a part.
But for you to be like, no, I'm gonna kiss this random person because it's harmless, is still on some mentally shit. Is like that spawns insecurity. It has nothing to do with the mechanics. It's the intentions.
It's like cheating on a subconscious level.
It is.
Listen, the people will be like, I'm leaving the club now. I gotta go chill with my girl in the game. So they go into their house.
That's them, though. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that. You could be in a club. You could be dancing.
They're going to their apartment inside the game to go spend some time.
Yeah, with their real. You know what I'm saying?
No, with they're talking about inside the game.
But is that who they with?
They're saying they're leaving the club portal to go to their apartment portal and go chill with someone.
But that's what I'm saying. That person waiting for them.
That's a mental choice.
That's what I'm saying. That person waiting for them. Then that's their shit.
Like
it's like
you in a
relationship. They needed a solution. They started doing
on Facebook.
That's wild.
They started doing virtual dates.
They have like Facebook.
You ever heard of that?
Facebook is like
you ever heard of that? Virtual dates.
Yeah.
You heard of that? Virtual dates.
No.
So in Clubhouse time, which is now, right? But Clubhouse was like, when it first started, probably like 4 years ago. Okay. It was people that was meeting people in different countries and different states and shit like that. And because of travel restrictions and social distancing and curfews and all of that, COVID. Because of all of that, people wasn't able to travel and go to different places or whatever. So they would meet people in these groups, go to their like Instagram page, look at all their pictures and shit like that, maybe video chat with each other, get to know each other. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't necessarily be a blind date or catfish chance or whatever. It could, like somebody could be talking on behalf of you or something like that. But it was like, people met online and they couldn't see each other, so they would have dates with each other, like online. CashApp, give you some money so you could go out to eat, and I'll eat in a restaurant too, and we'll have a candle, and you'll have a candle, and because they couldn't see each other. You know what I mean?
Far away.
So that was, but not just that.
They would go on a date and be video chat.
They would go on a date and video chat with each other and experience dating virtually.
Yeah, some people met
because
like that,
they couldn't see each
they
other
then they
in
decided
reality
to
because of the powers that be in the situation that was going on. You feel me? Yeah. So they couldn't see each other.
But once that was lifted, some people did.
Then they would connect and they would go see the person or whatever. But some people was like, it was real serious. Like they was really like going on virtual dates, and it was a big deal.
But that's different. That's like long distance dating, kind of. Only different.
But that's the thing now.
In person.
That's the thing now.
But
that started that way, and now it's a thing. So this video game is another step in the virtual dating
But
phase.
I don't think most of these people that they don't be trying. A lot of these people on this are awkward. They don't have social skills, so to them that's good enough.
That's another thing. That's another reason for virtual dating. Because you don't know how to really socially connect with people, so you're getting more comfortable. And then when you finally meet each other,
they don't have to put their real. You can put your real picture, but you don't. You could use the avatar.
Right.
And some people have
and technology is way better now. Like, you know what I mean. So the way that game was when I was playing it versus how it probably is upgraded to now is probably crazy. Like, you play that game that I'm talking about versus the game that you're talking about, and you'll be probably blown away. More than likely. Because of the way things have improved over time. But and then it probably would be even more graphic, and it would probably be even more like you cheating, because it probably really looked like the person that you're trying to fuck with.
It's gonna be like in Black Mirror when they put that chip.
Yeah, and that's why I said what I said.
Because that's like you left your conscience is really going. That is really cheating.
And them niggas.
And it was a dude.
Yeah, like come on, man. I feel like once you start pushing the envelope, it's because you want to push the envelope.
Another step, because you like went out of your
body. But that's why I said
you're not even there. Your
it
body
depends
is
on
there,
the person, because if that person. If that person's intention is to meet up with this person,
but we're talking about out of ignorance or not ignorance. If the person is ignorant, then they're not going to do it to intentionally fuck you over. But if you're the type that has conversations with your partner, they're going to know. They're going to know. Now, if they choose to ignore it, that's different. But they're going to know that, hey, at least not even if they're thinking about, okay, it's just fun. Like, how many games let's spin it for my kid, right? How many games Bree has been told that she couldn't play because it was too this or too that? You see what I'm saying?
For mature.
She don't know what the fuck is in them games based off of daddy saying, or daddy and mommy saying, no,
even
you can't.
Roblox,
you can't do this shit
because kids be meeting people. You could chat up there, and adults be up there talking.
Talking crazy, and that's you gotta
even
regulate
on
it
that,
different.
There's kids on that Club Pooey, and there was this somebody was saying there was a couple times when somebody in the chat was like, "Oh, he's trying to talk to me," and I'm like, they were a kid, they were like 12 or something. Which they shouldn't be up there. A lot of people are grown, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's for adults, but this was a kid. Or maybe they could get up there. I don't know. But the person was talking to them, and it was like, I'm 12 or I'm whatever. And people was talking junk in the chat. You trying to get them. They was like, you creep.
How would they know, though?
If the person lying, they gonna believe it.
Well, if the kid lying about their age to get on the platform.
You can tell, though. I realized from being in there, you could tell how they talk and stuff like that. I mean, they're not talking, but like, typing and stuff, you can tell if you're watching the chat that it's like if they're younger or something.
Yeah, you know, and this is what I'm saying. Like, that should be applied in relationships too.
Like, maybe not off the
especially
if they don't have their picture, but once you started having a conversation,
if this the person that you think is your provider and protector, why can't they let you know, hey, certain things ain't you shouldn't be invested in? You see what I'm saying?
All right, so let's go into the first topic then. How many chances do you give your partner before you be like, yo, fuck that shit, it's over?
Chances for what?
Anything. It don't necessarily happen.
Like big things happening. Big things, like for me.
It depends how I feel it. I have to be done with the situation. Like, I have to be in my mind. There's no threshold for that.
Like, there's things that you deal with and things that you don't deal with. Like, for instance, like men, it might be how much you get intimacy in your relationship. If you're not getting it as often, when do you finally have that conversation, and how many times do you have that conversation before you decide that you're gonna cut them off? And I'm not necessarily just saying that. I'm not just saying that. But I'm saying, how many chances do you give your partner? That's a blanket statement or question.
I don't know about staying and complaining. I know
it'd be a lot of dudes that be complaining that they don't they're
I
not
don't-
getting
how-
sex.
how
I'm
from
sure,
wives
but I'm
or-
just
But
saying,
anything,
I don't know.
but what-
They're still
I
with
know
them.
the niggas that
But
cheat.
how- but how-
I know
They
the
still
niggas
with
that's
them.
like, yeah, they
But
still
how
with
many-
them, but they gonna cheat.
Right.
They not gonna rely
So that-
on them.
so that's
So
for
just-
that.
he said
so
how
that's
many
just
times
dealing with
before
it.
you
So
leave?
that's just dealing
they
with it.
dealing with it.
So,
you know what I'm saying? It's not
We
like
not-
they're telling the
so,
girl that
so
they
if you
cheating.
don't want to cheat, when would be the cutoff for that? Like how long would you wait before you be like, you know what, I can't do this?
Who, me personally?
You personally, because you're not gonna cheat. You're gonna stick it out or have the conversation
Yeah.
or move on. So
It depends on
when
what
are you moving on?
For me, if it's something big, I'm leaving
That's big, ain't
straight
it? Or
up.
no?
That's.
That is big for me, and you better not. Don't tell me no. Never. tell me.
Wait. Say what it is again.
It's nothing. It's how many chances do you give your
He
partner?
used sex
That's what I'm-
as an example.
But I use that as an
And
example.
he's saying anything.
But you like, okay, when you brought something up,
Yeah,
that was a chance. You bring it up again, that's a second chance.
that's
You
true.
bring it up a third time, that's a third chance.
That's
My
So how
answer
many
is the same.
chances
I don't think I do
are
it
you
like
gonna
that.
give a person?
It would depend on how I feel and when I'm actually fed up with the
So
situation.
30 chances.
Like I
It
said,
could be.
like
I
I
don't
said,
know.
for me-
It depends what you're doing.
For me,
that's
if it's
making
something
me
like
mad.
that-
And you can't be. If I find out you sleeping with a dude or something, then that's automatic.
That's zero
No.
tolerance.
Yeah. Like,
if
So that's no chance.
no.
if it's something like that, it's just one.
Because that's extreme.
Yeah,
But then
that's
I'm
what
just saying, like, everybody's
Anything
gonna
else,
say,
like,
as
I
soon
could
as they
probably
cheat, I'm
work
gone.
through it. If you're not
Everybody
beat-
gonna
if
say,
you put
as
your
soon as
hands
they
on me,
doing
that's
this, as soon as they
still
hitting me, they
automatically
gone.
done. Yeah.
But I'm saying you really care about a person, so you
That's
giving
what
them
I'm
a
saying.
chance. You giving them a chance with
It
what
gotta
you
be
just said.
something.
What you just said. 30 chances. What is an example of something that you giving them 30 chances for?
She said sex,
I didn't
right?
say
Sex?
30 chances. You
said it
that.
could be that.
Cause I'm saying I don't have no.
But I'm
time.
saying if you saying
It
it
just
could be
depends
that,
when I've
then that
had
means
enough.
that you tolerating
When
some
I'm
shit that you don't
tired
have to
of
tolerate
going
more
through
than
it,
once.
He's
when
So
I'm-
you definitely
But
giving them
you-
more than
but-
one chance.
It's
You're
in
not
Eve's
listening.
nature to tolerate.
You definitely giving them more than one
Tolerate
chance.
more than
If
a
they
nigga's
cheat,
gonna
you probably gonna
tolerate
give them
her.
more than one chance. If they fuck another dude, you probably gonna give them more than one
No,
chance.
I'm not. I said
I don't
that's
know, because I'm
automatically
saying-
done if
'cause-
they do that.
Because you know
if they sleep
what
with
you
a man,
doing,
I said no.
what your
I'm
red
not- I
flags
don't
are.
know
You know what things that
Some women give
you
them
just
another
not giving them.
chance.
Because that's putting her life
And that's
in
gonna-
danger.
man.
It is,
No.
but you gotta put certain things in the same shit. If this is something that's a problem, then it's gonna get the same shit as if you cheated on me, as if you did this, as if you did that. Because I'm gonna have a conversation.
If I find out that if you cheated on me with a man, that's automatic done. If you put your hands on me like in a to hurt me, that's automatic.
So these
done.
gotta be things that you say in the beginning. Like these is things
So
like,
wait,
yo,
so if he
if
pushes
you do
you,
this, it's over.
If he
If
pushes
you do
you,
this,
it's over.
If you do this, it's over. No matter what.
Why did he push me?
he pushed
What
you
I
because you.
did.
Now it's like a why
Let's
he
say
pushed
you
you.
was swinging on him.
You saying this
Because
why?
that's what I'm saying.
You
That's
saying
different.
why? It shouldn't
If
even
I
matter
put my
why.
hands, no.
If that's
but
what
I
it is,
think,
right?
Hold on,
No.
just finish. Hold
Go
on,
ahead,
yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Nobody shouldn't put their hands on nobody.
Absolutely.
And so if a chick is busting you upside your head and you're just pushed her to get her off of you or something, that's my fault. I should have never put my and that's all he did. He just trying to get me all he did and hit me back. I put my hands on him, so I feel like I shouldn't have put my hands on him.
Okay, I wanted her to be specific, so we didn't get.
Nah,
that,
but
you know
what I'm
I mean?
saying is that's still aggressive behavior for a guy, because he could just walk away. He could just be like,
But
you
he
know what I
didn't
mean?
hurt-
Now
how
if
did he
you
walk away? That's what I'm
lunge at
saying.
him,
If you really
lunge
fucking
at him,
up,
and then he
or
gotta
some chicks fight like
tumble
niggas,
you
or
off,
you throw a
some shit
glass
like
at
that.
him or
I
some
got
shit
it.
like
I got it,
Sean
Smiley.
did and
Hold on,
break
hold on.
his head
I got
open
it. All
or whatever.
hypothetical.
He's supposed to just sit there
All
and he gotta
hypothetical.
push you off of him to stop. I'm saying if
E,
you're if
let me
he's
give you-
trying to
let me
just
give you a
get
scenario
off
right
of him
quick.
because you're wild.
Let's say you were somewhere, right? And let's say you're from where you're from. You're from CT, and you're dealing with a person that's from New York, and you was at his house, and you seen some shit that you didn't like, and you wanted to question it.
What didn't I like?
Let's say you seen a text from a girl.
How did I see that? Because I don't be going.
Well, let's say just
But you
hypothetically.
seen something you don't like.
Hypothetically,
Whatever.
you just seen
It don't
something
matter. Whatever you don't like.
you didn't like.
But, all
Let's
right.
say it was something that had
I'ma
to
see
do
where
with the
this
phone,
going.
right? So you seen it, you didn't like it. He doesn't want to argue with you. He doesn't want to even be questioned about this particular subject, and he tells you to leave. And you like, nigga, like, first of all, I just got here, and like, I'm not leaving. I'm in, you know what I mean? And why? So he physically, after you tell him no, the one time, he physically puts his hands on you and pushes you towards the door. What is that?
If somebody
situation?
tell me to leave out their house, I'm just gonna leave like a while.
After the first time?
Like I'm be like, I am gonna be mad if I just got there, but I'm not about to stay and try to fight with no dude, and I don't even know. And no, I don't think I would be in that situation.
I'm not saying well. I'm just saying hypothetically. Yeah. Like how would you?
I would just leave if somebody told me. Because again,
After
I feel
the
like
first
I'm
time.
the one. I tell people that too. Like if a dude trying to leave and you're like, no, you're not going nowhere. You stand in front of the door. Why are you just let him go? What are you? And then if he busts you outside, he shouldn't do that. But why are you stopping him from leaving? Just let him go, because you're provoking him to that. He's trying to leave, so he don't do that.
It is
like,
triggering.
So,
like
so
I
vice
know
versa.
women have been in those situations, and they didn't.
And that's
want
why
to
I said what I said.
And
I wanted
have
to hear somebody else's
forcefully
perspective.
make them.
That's what I'm saying.
exit
You should just go. If
I'm
somebody, if you
glad.
hear somebody,
But
tell
if a woman just leaves after the first time, then it's cool.
Yeah,
Like, you know
exactly.
what I mean? Ain't gotta be all that. Like I feel like a dude should never come out of his character to put his hands on a female. But if he do put his hands on a female for like, you know, to keep her off of him or some shit like that, that's not, you know, whatever. But if a nigga ever come out of his, you know, whatever, for any reason, she putting her hands on him, if it's people, family, they don't give a fuck about she was fucking knocking you upside the head and whatever.
Yeah.
You don't get your family involved in that because it doesn't matter. They always gonna take her side.
You know,
Nobody
regardless.
wants a battered woman in their family. If a
never
nigga gonna sit there and let a bitch beat on him, then he deserves to get his ass whooped.
And that's
how I
what
look
I'm
at
saying.
it.
You're
Like,
trying to
I'm
get
not
her
gonna
off.
let you
They
beat
just
on me,
moved
but
her out the way.
you know what I mean?
Because she's
Yeah.
on you, pummeling you or something. What are you gonna do? If you
I
unless
might
you just
throw a
gonna
bitch
sit
to the
there
bushes.
and
Like,
let.
I'll
That's what I'm
fuck that.
saying. Like if you,
Like,
but
you
you shouldn't be. She brought that on herself.
But,
and she,
like,
why are you hitting him?
it's gotta really be like, that's why, like, she
Then
wild.
that's
Like,
light.
she doing
All
too
they do
much.
is push you. You didn't get
She
hurt. You
doing
don't
too
got no
much.
bruise. You didn't
I mean,
fall. He just moved
It was
you off
thorns
of
in
him.
them shit.
What if you got a
Give
bruise?
you a black eye or do
what if you
something.
got a bruise in your
That's-
leg when you fell? You fell on your leg when you got a bruise.
I don't know. I probably would have if I asked you. First of all, I don't be looking at dude's phone for just before. I'm gonna preface it by that. But if I seen a message or something from a chick and I don't know who this is, and I ask you about it, and you try to just dismiss it and won't even have a conversation, like then if you don't even want to talk, we need to be able to have conversation about stuff. Like if we're supposed to be together or whatever, you can't just.
How many
dismiss it.
chances for that?
If he's texting someone,
Mm.
I don't know.
You don't know. It could be 30.
Yeah, that's different.
30.
She gotta know for sure.
But because I would
text
never
is
see you
malicious.
texting unless I be like.
But that's what I'm
using your
saying,
phone.
like, that's
Your
why-
phone's
that's
going
why I
off
said-
at 2:00 in the
But
morning.
that's why I
So
said what I
Yeah,
said, because we
that's-
always think about cheating, and cheating is always like everybody's. That's it. So I guess everybody's mind is gonna be like, well, shit, how many chances for cheating? Well, shit, you don't get no chances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody gonna say that, but it's other shit that people don't like, and they constantly deal with it. And then when they get mad, that's when they start airing all that shit out and start saying all that shit. But that's what I'm saying.
That's why-
you putting up with
That's
this
why
shit
dealing with a
for
person
years
that's cheating ain't
before
even
you.
worth it.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
they're just gonna air out your shit.
You dealing with
eventually.
everything else, so you might as well
Shit
deal with
crazy.
cheating if they
Nah,
already.
hell no.
If they
That's-
not shit.
That's like dealing with hell.
If they not shit and they cheated, it's like what the fuck.
That's like dealing with insanity.
But
Nah,
you
I'm
never
just gonna stay
but
insane.
But if somebody's
I
an
know how to
angel,
function through
if somebody's an angel in
insanity.
your eyes, they don't cheat.
Nah, you
That's what I'm
can't be an angel if you cheat.
But that's what I'm saying. They didn't cheat, so they're an angel.
But
in your eyes,
bro, it's not even about being an angel. It's just about.
it is
No.
because
It's about
look,
discretion.
we gonna
That's
say
it.
we gonna say that
It's
people,
about discretion,
that
bro.
people just like go through life and don't find anybody else attractive but the person that they do.
Bro, I'm not mad about that, but what I'm saying is you're acting like discipline ain't even real. Like you're acting like, yo, you don't have to. Like everybody feels like everybody don't have discipline. Everybody doesn't have
But I
enough
think-
discipline to say, hold on, they don't have enough discipline to say, yo, I'm not gonna, even though I'm attracted to this person, I value the person that I'm with, so I'm gonna stay with this person.
Even for celebrities.
Yo, it don't matter.
Okay.
It don't matter. If you care about somebody and you want to be with this person, your life, the previous shit that you went through, got you to the point where you're saying, yo, I got enough discipline to be with the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life. And then I'm gonna have a lineage through this person, yada yada yada. Now, is this person probably gonna cheat in today's time? Probably. But at the end of the day, we can't give up that hope that, yo, this person loves me and I love this person and we got a union and we're gonna be better people because of love. Because as soon as we start giving up on that, what's the point? What's the point is not gonna keep us here. I'll repeat that again. What's the point is not gonna keep us here. It has to be some thought and like, yo, this is for this, so I promote this. It can't just be, yeah, I know this is good, but fuck it. I'm gonna fuck with the bad. That's lack of discipline.
I think in most cases, men, they only try to be promiscuous for the woman. They don't really want to do that. And most women will be satisfied with one guy as long as he's giving.
That's why it's
monogamy.
That's why it's discipline. That's why it's discipline both ways. But even though it's discipline both ways,
men monogamous. They only. That's what you meant to say. You said promiscuous. You said they try to be promiscuous for the woman. They don't.
Oh yeah, they try to be monogamous
yeah.
for the woman. That's not really in their nature. So and then
which I
you
agree with,
and women want to
100%.
do a bunch of other stuff because a lot of the expectations of women are unrealistic.
And that's
so
why
you
I
want,
said it
and
all comes down
then
to
you
discipline.
want him to only sleep with you, and then you're telling him no, or you're not
Exactly.
giving him the type of sex that he wants or whatever.
Exactly.
So that's not fair. Like you, if at least if you're gonna say, oh, okay, I don't want you to cheat, I want you to only be intimate with me, then you need to give it to him when he wants it and how he wants it. I mean, unless he's not doing, I don't know, nothing that's gonna abuse you or nothing. Some people have weird fetishes or
and
something,
shit, yeah.
but like
That's why I said it all boils down to your
What's
discipline.
What's good, Murph? Chilling.
You.
hey Murphy,
Send me some beats, bro.
He's in the comments.
Yeah. Nah, man. I would say
And I don't understand
when we
that
talk
because
about chances, I'll give a person as many chances as they deserve.
Yeah,
that's
that
what
could
I'm
be one.
saying. That
That
yeah, you don't
could be
have
one,
a
yeah.
specific amount.
I don't.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Because
there's certain things
it's
that are just
relative
deal
to my
breakers,
relationship.
and there's certain
Like what are
things
our
that-
boundaries, right? So like, if you make me feel a certain type of way, then I have to verbalize how you made me feel in that situation and tell you that I don't want to feel this way or I like the way you made me feel. Keep doing it. But if I tell you, yo, cease and desist, you know what I mean? Shout out to Jaguar Wright. If I say that to you, then that means don't do that shit anymore. And I'm giving you an opportunity to like, all right, boom. There's some situation where I may be like, yo, we're not gonna talk about this. What's the shit? We
listen and we don't.
We listen
judge.
and we don't judge, right?
Right.
Right? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna practice that shit. But if you do some shit that you know is foul and you just doing it just to see if I'm gonna deal with it, then you're gonna get what you want. I mean, we gonna be a rap. You know what I mean? But we know what that is. Most of the time, it's the extreme, which is, cheating. You know what I mean? But also understanding to La Heffa's point, yeah, a lot of times we only don't have intimacy with other women because we don't want to hurt that woman that's trying to be just for us, exclusive to us. You know what I mean? So we're doing it for them just to be like, all right, well, shit, as a courtesy. You know what I mean? I won't engage in these DMs. You know what I mean? Like as a courtesy.
It's just discipline, bro. That's all
It is discipline.
Yeah, but you're
it's
not.
rough, but
You're
it's like-
only doing
it's like
that
we're going
discipline
against-
for
we're going
her.
against our nature.
You
It
wasn't
doesn't feel
doing.
right.
You wouldn't be doing that if you were single.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the reason why.
It doesn't
If
matter
you're-
the reason
if
why. It
you're
matters to have it or you don't. That's the only thing
It
that
does
matters.
matter because if you're doing something for someone else, then it changes how the intensity of
Isn't
how
that a
bad
lack
that
of
you want to
discipline?
do it.
If you're not doing
I'm not
what you
saying that
normally
it
do
is a
for
lack
your
of
man,
discipline, but I'm saying why. It's a difference when you actually want to do something on your own as opposed to you're doing it just to please someone else. And then you're lacking on top of it because, like I said, if they're not giving it to you enough or whatever, so like, or they don't, or it's not. I don't know.
I think personally, we have to be accountable for what we do for people and why we do it for people. Because as men, like you said, I wouldn't do it if I wasn't with this person or cared about this person. That's my basis for I feel like I should be monogamous. Hold on, let me finish. I'm just saying that as far as my discipline, it's activated when she shows me that, yo, she can, like, I could just see her do things out in the world. She doesn't have to verbally tell me, but I could see how she moves that, yo, she cares about me. Like the video game shit. That shows me a lack of discipline because if I'm with her, she's gonna know how I feel about that. Cause we probably would have watched the Black Mirror together, or she probably would have just been into that type of shit. Cause that's what I'm into. I'm into women that like shows like that, so we could talk about it. And you see what I'm saying? So she's gonna know how I feel about AI, technology, all of that. You know what I mean? And I just feel like not considering that and hopping on that game and having those intentions is just from a bad place. It's not coming from a good place. And you should know that person, if they would do that, even though it's minor, that's some shit that could end the relationship because you know this person's intentions ain't pure.
How many chances would you give him for that?
For that?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I would be insecure after that. Like, it would take one more thing, probably solid thing, that I'd be like, yeah, I can't fuck with her. Because to me, I'm like, yo, there's no reason why you would just hop on this game just to be in a relationship or kiss somebody. You know what I'm saying? Dancing, cool, whatever.
So, are her male friends cut off? You in a relationship? Like, you can't have no more male friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck she need male friends for, nigga?
They was already there.
I don't care.
They cut off.
Look, they could still be friends, but it's not gonna be like, oh, we're by ourselves or we're chilling being friends. You see what I'm saying?
That's not appropriate anymore.
That's not appropriate no more.
All right.
Like, he could come through, we could all chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But if I'm not involved and you just by yourself, nah. Now, if you homosexual, that's different, cause you know what I mean. But you gotta be.
Can't even trust that these days.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even with that, because a lot of niggas is bi or used to be bi, and then they have sex with some of their best friends and shit. So I don't know, but with that, I'm a little more lenient and shit because I just feel like even with like women going for women, it's like, no offense, but if you like the opposite of what you, how do I put that? The mind state that it takes to cheat, period, for me, is not a mind state that I would even want to entertain. So if I see you doing, and I know you're doing some sneaky shit, and it's leading towards not being happy on what you are, it's one and done. Because I'm never going to trust you after that, and my instincts usually don't lead me wrong. Trust you after that, and my instincts. I don't know, bro. I just feel like it's not many chances when you know. Like, when you think, it's different. But when you know, bro.
Now,
shit. See you later.
How do you feel about
Oh,
emotional intelligence in a relationship? Like, and
it's
as
not,
far as
it's
like
not required, but I need comprehension to be there for sure.
Like, if you going through something, do you want your partner to like console you when you're going through some shit
fucking
without you having to say anything? Like,
absolutely.
Or just give you your space?
No, I want you to console me because I feel like there is scientific proof that when you pet a cat, there is responses in your body that like endorphins or whatever that give you health. And I believe it's the same with human touch. I believe women are put like here to accommodate feelings and emotions and neurological responses that they can only give by touch. You see what I'm saying? And intimacy. And I believe that shit, bro. So of course, I want you to, you know what I mean, make me feel better. Like I want you to give me that nurturing.
Do something to make me feel.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is required, bro. Because if you don't come with that, I'm gonna feel like you went through some trauma and you don't have that. And that's scary. Because most women that I've met in my journey have that. You know what I mean? Even if they didn't have the best upbringing, they had that sense of like, yo, like, I want this man to feel the love that I'm giving him, even though I'm not saying, you know what I mean? I'm just giving him the love. Like, yeah, that shit is important. Especially when you in tune to that shit.
What do you think, Erika?
Yeah, it's important. Men are human too, and society acts like they're not, and that they can't express themselves, and they gotta just be stone-faced all the time, and don't deal with that. And I believe when you don't deal with things that you're going through, your emotions, you're sad, or whatever, then it comes out in other ways. It may come out in aggression, or you know, because you're not dealing with it. Even if you go to a therapist, if you don't want to talk to your girl or something, like, I think guys need to be more, stop just deflecting or not dealing with their emotion. That's why people crash out, because they get to a point where it's so much built up and then they just explode because they never dealt with it. Or they'll deal with it like by drinking or doing drugs or sex or eating. Or nothing that's like
positive.
Yeah, like, so you're not really, you're just, when you get drunk, you forget about it for that moment till you sober again. Now you think about it. People cut themselves, but you cutting yourself, that's something else bad. But to not think about what's going on inside your head, like, you need to deal with it.
Facts.
And then once you realize what's wrong in your child, you need to have healthier outlets. Like, probably should exercise or journal or have a diary, or if you do
work
music,
out,
whatever you're, exercise.
Create.
Channel that energy into something positive.
God's gotta create out here, man.
Because some things you just have to learn to deal without. Like if there's death or, well, unaliving or something like that. That's something that you don't really get over. You just go on with your life. You learn how to
deal with it. Cool.
Yeah, because you can't change that. It's never gonna. They can't come back. So you just gotta learn how to.
Some people channel ghosts and shit. I feel like that shit is crazy, but some people do that shit. I feel like once you're gone, you're gone, and I wouldn't want somebody to have to linger in this space because they're worried about me. Like, that's selfish.
Let me segue into the other topic.
You say you wouldn't want to do what?
Them to be like a ghost that was like didn't move on and stayed in this realm.
Yeah, you want them to rest in peace.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
just like they wouldn't want you to crash out and be like, while you're still on Earth, they want you to live for them.
Yeah, 100%.
Let me expound on this a little bit by segueing into other topics. There's a situation, right, where I'm not gonna say any names.
Okay.
But there's an individual who wanted to have children.
Okay.
And he was with a young lady who couldn't have children.
Damn.
They get married, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's other people that relate to this too, but
100%.
he's with a young lady who is bearing, right? So she can't have children.
That sucks.
And he wants kids, And when she
He's gonna have
finds
to
out
adopt
that she can't,
or get a surrogate.
he encourages, hey, we can adopt.
And she don't want to adopt.
She, you know, she's heartbroken about this because she know that he wants kids. They're married.
Okay.
She cheats with.
Damn, that's not heartbroken. That's wicked, yo. What?
Sometimes people do stuff like that when they hurt.
And he moves on.
Wow.
That's his divorce.
Wow.
With her best friend, right?
With her
See,
best friend.
like there had to be signs that that was in her spirit to be that type of person, but we ignore those signs because we so in love and we don't see anything and love is blind. But fuck that. Those signs is there. Those signs is there. We just ignored it.
Yeah, and shout out to the person that shared that with me. Don't be mad.
That's
But
crazy.
I needed to
I
say that to make this
but
point.
I feel it for you, bro. Like that shit crazy. Like these women
Brothers,
is foul. But I'm glad that he found out before it got too deep.
He's in his 30s and doesn't have a child.
Because
so
what if he adopted the a little boy or girl and then she decided to do that? Now you're stuck with a single baby father because.
So now look at how he's looked at
foul,
in the
like.
dating pool right now. I mean, successful man, right? Over 30 without children. Is this patience or something else?
No, that's patience. As a man, it's patience.
Is this health?
As a man, it's patience. As a woman, I don't know. It might be health.
But why do men get? Because there are men that are sterile.
Yeah, 100%.
But how do men get the pass?
It's not really a pass. It's just. So, me personally, I think it's a conspiracy theory, but I think it's regulated by how much gets allowed versus randomly how many people is just having kids naturally, right? And I believe this because of all of the research that's been done on like cloning and certain things, and then we'll see a movie like they clone Tyrone and shit to if at best give you a hint of something is going on and they're trying to convey a message through the movie, allegedly, right? So now it's like, okay, the history of Plan B and the lady basically said like, I'm here to like destroy little black kids, basically. Like this is the history of Planned Parenthood. Like you can look this shit up. It didn't say it in those words, but basically she wanted to eradicate us, right? So it's like there is definitely a I think it's regulated. I think our births as melanated people, extra melanated people, I think our births are regulated and controlled, and I don't think that if it was natural, if everything was natural, I think we would be like more of us in America than anybody else. But, that could be a theory. But I really don't think that, what I'm saying, we control that. And then now, like I said, there's like media that's separating men from women, like with the whole red pill shit. And then, you know what I mean? Like we can't go online and watch a podcast without seeing a man and a woman basically not come together and say, okay, well, where could we come together? But we could definitely go and see them clash about opposing sides. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those pies end with, hey, she think what she think, and he think what he think, and it's not okay, well, maybe that is the better way of thinking. It's usually never that, bro. So I think psychologically, we're going to see that shit. We're going to have low expectations for these relationships. Like, for me, my bad if I'm rambling, but I'm going to talk about this shit. Like, I hop back on Be Okay, right? Oh my God. My bad. Hold on, I gotta take this. Hello? Yes, well. No, I'm not back home. Baby.
Well, how you feel, men over 30 without children? Is that patience or something else?
I think you should wait until you establish, if you don't have your life fully together, before you have men or women. I think you should financially prepare for that. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with if that's what they chose to do. If they can't have kids, then that's not their fault. And I don't know. It just depends. Like, some people don't want kids. That's not everybody, but there are some people, men and women, that don't want kids, never had the desire to do it. So it's just about what you want. If you want to be with someone that, if you don't want to, or the people who can't have kids should get with somebody that don't want kids or already have their kids or whatever.
So you think that's fine? Like, you're over 30, you don't have any kids, you're single. That's okay. That's fine.
I mean, what do you mean? Is it okay?
No, I'm saying is that
Why
because there was a video where on Instagram where a woman was saying, "Oh, niggas don't have kids over 30. It's something wrong with them or whatever."
It could.
Now I'm like,
but I don't
look at
think
the way that
that's
things
for-
are right
that's
now.
for
Like,
everybody.
you have a right to be reluctant.
It could be, but I don't think that's a blanket statement. That's case by case. So there may be some group of people, as women that they dealt with, realized that I should not be reproducing with this person, and that didn't happen. And there may be something wrong with those people, but there are also people that don't want kids or can't have them, or they have their life planned a certain way, so they're waiting until they get a certain age before. Or not necessarily until they get a certain age, but wait till they get where they feel like they want to be in life, and they haven't reached that point yet. So that's why they're not focusing on romance. They're focusing on their career and, getting the bag. So I think yeah, it could be something wrong with them, but I don't think that's the answer for everyone that doesn't have kids at that age.
What are we talking about?
Men over 30 without children, patience or something else.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think it's more patience with men, cause like, if you marry this girl, half. You know what I'm saying? If you have kids with this girl and she's not a good mother or she doesn't let you do your thing, more than half. You see what I'm saying? For at least 18 years. So all I'm saying is like, yo, men have to be more careful, and women already are selective, so it's harder to date for the women. So I think personally, it's like more situationships are accepted than relationships. I think we've gotten to that point now where the situationship is more common than the relationship. And it never used to be like that. But that's where we at with it. And it's going to get worse. It's not going to be even a situationship. It's going to be like, well, I don't even need you because they got AI and robots. You know what I mean?
Now, what would you define a situationship as?
A situationship is a non-titled relationship that has no goals. It just goes wherever it feels the best to be in. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as it don't feel good to be in that situation, it's over. And it's easily discharged. You see what I'm saying? A relationship, you're supposed to like really want to work it out with somebody, or really like, yo, you pick this person to be with. A situationship is just a convenient situation where you're usually exchanging sex. So once that exchange goes left and you're not getting it as much as you used to,
Fab said,
you know what I'm saying?
Once the respect is gone, the admiration dip.
Straight like that. Shout out to Fab, because Yeah, that's what the situationship is. Like, it's just easier to be in a situationship. But
Is
it
that
doesn't
the
lead
same
anywhere.
as a friend with benefits or different?
It's
That's what it is. But some
it's
people
definitely
get
the
treated
same
different
shit.
inside of it.
Yeah,
Some
exactly.
guys are more disrespectful and they treat you like whatever.
In a
whatever. And
situationship?
Yeah, but
The
some guys
situationship
will treat
does
you
it
like,
have to include sex?
Yes. Because
Some-
that's the situation you're in. You're in
Yeah,
it for the
it's
sex.
just all a
mutual.
situation, but it just depends on how you get. Like I said, some guys will treat you as if y'all in the relationship.
It's
or
a
whatever you
fucking,
do all that.
Yeah.
But and then
What's that
some
shit
guys
Jada
are
Pinkett
just
say?
it's just a sexual.
A
So it
fucking,
depends who you're dealing with.
Yeah, because that
Because
could
they don't
be the.
feel comfortable.
That's
just
the rules of the
doing
exchange.
that and just leaving
There's rules
her
to the
there.
exchange, right?
Yeah, that's
so
based on
if
who's
if
in
you
the-
are fucking somebody else, right? You gotta let me know, like, yo, how many bodies?
What did Jada say she had? What was that shit?
What did she?
That shit
Oh,
she said.
codependency.
No. The shit that she had with August. The
Entanglement.
Oh, entanglement.
entanglement.
Yeah.
That's what a situationship is, an entanglement.
No, because that sounds.
Nah.
An entanglement
They were
is.
in love with
An
each other.
entanglement is Jada
Well,
Jada
that's-
Pinkett.
no entanglement.
Her
It
yeah.
was her relationship.
So
yeah.
it's not just a friend with benefits. It's
No,
It
because
is
that's
a friend
an
with
situation.
entanglement.
No,
It's
that's
something-
Now,
situation.
because a
benefits
different.
situationship.
That's
Because an
situation- that
entanglement
situation
sounds
is
like it's
different.
something that's bad.
It is.
A
And a
situationship
situationship doesn't
is
have to
something
be
that-
bad.
It don't have to be.
But it
bad.
could be bad.
It could be. It
It's-
could be toxic.
A situationship
Somebody
is never
don't be
better than a
mad,
relationship.
they hear me
Let's
saying that.
let's start there.
single.
Like a situation, there's no situationship. Because if you really fuck with her and she checked every box, she would be in a relationship. There's something keeping her from a relationship. If
It may
she's in a
not be something that
situationship.
she's doing though. It may just be. The
And it
guy
may
who's
not.
really
And it may
into
not. They
You're
may
not ready
know
to
that, yo,
commit.
I'd rather
Right.
just deal with this for now.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, like
the
for
friend,
now.
like the friend with benefit.
And then if you got
Don't fuck up what we have.
personality, you're gonna get another one. If
Don't
you got
do this
confidence,
to us.
you're gonna get another one. But exactly.
Somebody said that.
You always
Exactly.
Don't do this to
you always
us.
keep me
What
over for
is there no
pancakes.
us? What are you
Just
talking
let me
about?
leave at 6.
Yeah. Shit,
I don't want to stay for pancakes.
But you can't knock the women because they are really getting dignitized out here. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know women straight up
because
because
niggas making love.
they stay with the nigga just because they stay with the nigga just
Niggas
because.
ain't just fucking chicks.
Kissing you on your cheeks
Yeah, and then
and
quit,
stuff,
and then-
and
Look,
kissing
they
your back.
stay with the
Niggas
nigga
is-
Like
just
fucking
because
set
of the
it off.
performance.
Remember
my
the
nigga.
scene and set it off
They
with,
missed the
with
performance.
Blair?
Making memories. And
Remember
shit.
the scene and set
And
it
you
off?
can't knock the woman for going crazy off that. Like,
Remember
yo.
Niggas can't just
Remember
give
the
you
scene,
the
scene
regular
and,
sex.
and
No,
set it
hell
off
no.
with Blair Underwood and Jada.
Yeah.
When they were just like, "What's it gonna be?"
Oh,
And
shit,
then they had the candles and everything.
it was all
Like,
that.
why
And set
you
it off?
do it?
Yo, Somebody said Jada's
He all
toxic in
kissed her
every
back
one of her
and gave
movies.
her
Yeah,
I
she
was hollering.
Menace to Society. Why
Hollering,
she do that? Why she do
yeah.
that to Purnell?
She
What
made
she
an
do?
18-year-old nigga be a
she had a
stepdaddy
baby
to that
by,
kid.
The dude in jail.
He was an
she- and he
18-year-old
was
stepdad.
got with
Because he
him.
wasn't gonna be getting out. He was like, "Yo, I want her. She's good. You good for her."
She really,
That's
but she
crazy.
was, cause she really
It was
cared about
inappropriate.
him.
That's
It
toxic.
was,
That's
but she
inappropriate.
really
It don't matter, her
cared about
attention
It
him.
don't matter.
She was
Cause she
toxic.
tried to get
Kane
him
wasn't
out
none
of
of
the hood.
Kane
She
wasn't
was
none of her
toxic.
business.
She
And that
wanted
was
him to
some
save her
inappropriate
ass.
shit because it's like she was grooming this motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, she
that
was
nigga was a
older.
young. That nigga was a
When
young
art
nigga.
imitates life.
Low
Yeah,
key.
exactly.
Low key. Low
Yo, that's
key.
crazy.
Shit's deeper than rap,
That's
my nigga.
crazy.
Word of mother.
And she turned August out literally like that
She turned
nigga
off
is not
Kane.
even straight. No
Remember when she brought
Like,
Kane in
that's
there? Kane ain't know what it was about. Kane was.
He was
Nigga
like,
said
"What
Kane-
happened? Yeah, she just
Kane
put
ain't
it
had
on
no
him.
woman,
She
no
just
woman
put
kitty.
it on him.
He ain't had no woman
He
kitty
didn't
yet.
even know what was going on.
That was
He was
Kane's
like,
experience
yeah,
with that
she did.
woman
She
kitty. He was
seduced
like,
him.
oh hell.
Like
That's crazy.
Jada.
Yeah.
She was wild. She was
She
very
was
toxic.
like, fuck
Yo.
her now.
Even
I was like, what?
Jason's lyrics, she put two brothers against each other.
Yo, that's
No, but she wasn't messing with the other brother though. So that
Still, she
didn't
put two brothers against
he
each
was
other.
the brother was toxic. It was
He
him.
was, but all I'm saying is
It's not her fault.
She
And
was.
you can't. That one you can't.
She was
It
messing
was-
with
She was a
O'Keem.
good woman.
She was messing with
tried
O'Keem Woodbine.
She
No,
wanted him.
He
You know
O'Keem
why it's her
Woodbine
fault?
was mad because that's
wanted
his brother,
him
and he
to
was
leave.
jealous
She wanted him to leave.
because
If
he was
she didn't want to leave,
Classic light
they
skin
could have
nigga.
stayed.
But he was ruining
They
his
coulda
life.
stayed,
He was
yeah.
gonna get him in trouble.
You're right, but
Like
that,
so, it was
look,
because
that was
she
Tupac.
wasn't.
I'm just
That was
saying.
Tupac
I'm
and
just
Will
saying he wouldn't have got shot if they didn't.
No, but
leave.
they was brothers.
That's all I'm saying.
That was too
No,
fucking
he,
Will Smith.
yo, no lie. I think he was
Yo.
supposed to be in that movie in Jason's Lyric.
Ooh.
He was supposed to be in
Tupac?
Jason's Lyric. Yeah,
Who was he gonna be?
I don't
Trash.
know.
He was
I
gonna-
don't know.
Nah, he's gonna be O'Keem Woodbine.
I don't even know about
He would have
that.
never got his. He would have never got his shot.
I think
he was the bald-headed,
I
dark
think
skinned nigga.
Nah, I think they was gonna change the story around, bro. Cause I think they wanted
What I'm
Tupac
saying-
to have the sex scene with Jada.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, bro.
So it would have been dark skin against dark skin.
Yeah, it could have been.
What?
Cause think about it. Tupac
It
and
would have been better like that. 'Cause
Tupac
they've
and
been having the battle. with
Tupac
He
and
was
Will-
supposed to play Alan Payne's role. You're saying?
yeah, and
That's
Tupac looks more like Bokeem Woodbine
Yeah, they were
than
supposed to be
Alan
brothers,
Payne.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Cause he look all mixed and stuff.
Yeah,
He all curly,
exactly.
That nigga Octo.
I think that was Pac's part. I think that was supposed to be Pac's part, but he died. God bless him.
And I hate when they be
Octo
having
Room
symbols that
nasty.
in movies and they don't look.
They don't
right.
look
Like,
alike,
you would
yeah.
never, like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
one black kid and one white kid, they be doing that, and it's like
I thought
if
they had
were
different mothers,
mixed,
but they
That's a
definitely
Barack.
that
did.
look
That's a
that.
Barack right there. That's a Barack.
Yeah, Alan Payne definitely got some.
He's
Barack.
cute. I like Alan Payne. G Money.
Shoot your shot. I don't think he married. He looked the same.
Talk about shoot your shot.
Shoot your
He's
shot.
a
Smiley be
celebrity.
shooting his shots with the celebrity. He don't give a fuck.
I'm a woman. I don't go in no DM.
That
If a dude talk to me, then
Well,
they
he
got-
used to. He used to.
Nah,
He don't do that shit no more.
I told Shorty, I was like,
Oh,
shit, I
okay.
hit up Diana Ross.
Oh, okay. See, that's different.
Diana Ross old ass. What
Yeah,
the
she-
fuck? She like,
she was
eight.
like-
I'm gonna go to Tracy.
she
before
was
I
like,
go
read that to me.
Diana. I'm gonna go to Tracy.
She was like, Tracy, read that to me, to rub it in her face.
I ain't gonna front though. Like I heard the list
Nah,
of
cause Tracy
who
Ellis
Tracy
Ross
was
act
dating.
like she act like she can't.
I don't like
she
that.
Can't holler back.
I don't like that. You saw her list of people she dated?
Oh.
Nas, a whole bunch of basketball
Mm.
players.
Oh, she want niggas that got their shit together.
Yeah.
Cause she got her shit
100%.
together.
I mean, she rich. It's
Yeah.
only. I mean, hypergamy, man. You got money. You don't want no nigga that you gotta take care of.
But it's not even niggas that will wife her though.
Yeah, but she need a sugar baby.
That's crazy.
For real. Them old chicks, they just need to get a sugar baby.
Not
Like,
a sugar
stop
baby.
playing. Nobody that's a young, successful dude
Mhm.
is gonna settle down.
But what
Even
if-
if they
Like
like
talking to somebody older.
50 something years old, they could still get a 20 something year old woman that's gonna do what
Yo.
they tell them.
Look at Cher. Look at Cher.
Yeah, look at her.
Cher's with a young black man. He's
Not no
like
more.
younger than us.
He had his fun.
Oh, he not
Chris-
fucking with her no more?
Nah.
Kris Jenner
What?
is with the black guy, and he's younger than her. I think
See how long that lasts.
they was together
it's
for
a-
a few years.
It's a grab.
Kris Jenner was with the older black guy though, right?
He's
She's with a young black guy now?
he younger than her. He ain't necessarily.
I
young,
mean, if
but
that nigga in his
he's
40s, he don't count. But I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
But you just said.
But I'm saying like
Yeah, that's
ridiculous. Like 20.
I don't know how old.
Feel
Like,
me?
yeah, cause Cher is 70.
Yeah. Anything crazy
She
for
like,
her.
yeah.
If it ain't 70.
He like 32.
A
Like,
nigga
he young
that
as
don't
fuck, like-
a nigga that don't got social security should not be really fucking with her. Like
that's deep.
He's 44. How old is Kris Jenner?
that's what I'm saying.
She's 69.
So what?
That's crazy.
She
Nah,
got
that's
she
still
got
crazy.
she got skull, nigga.
That's still crazy though.
Fuck.
She like the black.
She got what?
She like the black.
She got
guy.
senior care
Yo,
options.
and the
I'm
reason
saying that's old.
Senior share options.
The reason why
I'm saying he ain't got the benefits that she got at her age.
That's what I'm saying. She's old as fuck.
That's what
the
I'm
reason
saying.
why I put
But I'm
validity
still saying
to
that
her or OJ
20s is different
is
than
because
fucking
Chloe do look
being
like
fucking-
OJ.
But you would say
that old.
a dude in his
God
50s
bless-
could
God
get
bless the
a
dead.
20-year-old. That's
Chloe
what I'm
do look
I
responding
mean, a
to.
nigga that's in his 40s, if they want to fuck with somebody that's old as fuck, they could. But I'm just saying, normally
They're
they not gonna fuck with
They're gonna
nobody
fuck with
that's
young
old as
bunnies.
fuck.
Yeah.
Or probably a few years younger than them, but they not fucking with nobody that's no sheer age.
And they probably paying.
And then the ones that sheer probably want, that's like, or got their shit together, they not settling for no fucking sheer.
Do you think the dude is paying for it, or do you think he's just getting gifted?
Who, the dude fucking with sheer?
Yeah.
That nigga was getting the world given to him. What you mean?
Okay.
That nigga, that's a sugar baby. That's what I'm saying. You only gonna get a sugar baby, but they don't want to. You got fucking, what's her name? Garcelle Beauvais spending fucking $5,000 for niggas that she think is eligible.
Young niggas?
Giving them like regular
her
age niggas, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean, like 45 or some shit around her age.
Oh, fooey.
But they not fucking with her. Because those are the niggas that's really established, really, like, at that age. Like, that's not in the entertainment business, really.
Yeah.
So those are the motherfuckers that's really established. So she fucking with them, but they got the ladder. They got all these young chicks that they could fuck with. So why they want to fuck with you? Yeah, you was fancy on the Jamie Foxx show. That shit was 20 years ago. You don't look like that no more. You got the I make potato salad shit. You know what I mean? So like you can't really like.
Oh no, not the potato salad
But
shit.
she got something done to
She
her
got them
face.
wings.
Yeah,
She got them
She got the
wings.
wings clipped.
She got the wings and she got some thighs now, but still. She ain't no spring chicken.
I
man.
thought
Like,
Mega Man was trying to sneak into the
Yeah,
bed.
like, what is it? It wasn't
Intergalactic
making that
space
noise.
syndrome.
Yo.
Intergalactic space syndrome.
but shit, yo, like, I mean, shit. If a nigga older and he waiting, cause Al Pacino, like, he always gonna be an alpha nigga. So
Yo, Smiley,
Whenever-
you look like Kendrick.
whenever,
Hey, now, say now.
You look like Kendrick, yo! I got the side view. I'm like, yo, this nigga look like Kendrick, yo. This shit crazy as fuck, yo. Squall up.
since we got fucking Al Pacino to have a kid.
He don't have no other kids?
20-something. Yeah, he got other
Mad
kids. Since we got him to have a kid at 82 or 83 or however old he was when he did that shit, it's always a goal for niggas. Cause you know it's dudes that was having kids when they got older. Dr. Sabi was having kids when he got older. Like
he did.
it was people that was having kids
Once you healthy,
when
you
they got
know
up in
you
age.
gonna-
Yo,
well,
you
think
can
you
still
gonna be
produce,
around.
and you keep shooting, shooting your
I
shots.
just want one more. But I just don't want to take the chance of it being another co-parenting situation.
That part. I mean, and that's the cautiousness.
That's why I said.
Like
that's
I'm
the cautiousness.
not gonna say, because I know Corey Holcomb's take is different, but I'm not gonna say like if you over 30 and you don't got no kids, you probably got some shit going. But yeah, if you feel it, I mean, you know your body, but if you feel like it's something wrong with you, you should be getting your physicals and all of that. You should know if something is wrong or something is right or whatever's going on down there, so you know that you're not at risk. But if you're waiting intentionally, you know what I mean, for the right person, it's not wrong with that, man. Like, you know what I mean, like wait as long as you think you need to, but you still want to be able to keep up with your children.
As a man or a woman?
As
too?
a man, because we're talking about men.
Oh, okay.
But because I can't speak on women, you know what I mean, because women maybe, you know, doing the nun approach, maybe saving themselves for marriage, maybe doing whatever. I don't know. But I know for men, you know, we're sexually active. Like, we're out here. We're out in the game. You know what I mean? Constantly getting turned down, constantly pounding the joints we shouldn't be pounding. You know what I mean? So we always putting it out there. But some of us are pull-out Thanoses. And some of us are just shooting blanks. You know what I mean? But you gotta know what you working with, and you gotta know what's going on. And some people, you got the test of life experiences that you can say, okay, well, you know, now I learned from such and such. You know what I mean?
This experience.
Or you could just be the motherfucker that's just like, really, like, it's something wrong with you. Like, yo, I'm fucking like a rabbit, and I'm raw dogging and splashing and shit.
Nah, that's wild.
You know what I mean?
I know a nigga that's like that. I love him to death, but he's wildin'. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I can understand if it's like women that you trust, but I know you don't give a fuck about these bitches. I know you don't give a fuck about these bitches, bro. gotta relax.
Yeah.
You gotta relax. Like the last thing I would want to see him go through is what he had to go through with his other baby mom.
You know what's crazy? Like in my life, like so I've had some scares.
Yeah, man. Scares
Yes.
Humble the fuck out you.
And these was come up type of shit. Some could have been something beautiful, could have been something great.
Mm-hmm.
Some I just was like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? But in those situations, I still was like, fuck it. I really got comfortable because I was with somebody who I was able to splash in. She was on birth control the whole time.
Mm.
So that shit was like heaven. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's different.
And then like to go off of that to like trying to be back to like, damn, I gotta put a condom on. It's not the same. But I'm telling niggas like, yo, I'm telling you, be safe out here because
that's what I said.
you get stuck in a situation you don't want to be in, my nigga, and it's the worst thing for you. And a lot of times, your intention is like you want to be there for your kids, you want to do, but you don't know what her intentions are. And I'm not putting this all on women, but I'm just speaking for men because I'm speaking from the experience of a man. Like, you really want to be intentional when you take that shit off and you be like, yeah, I'm about to just nut in this shit.
Yeah, 'cause that shit.
Fuck whatever she talking about, birth control, whatever, nigga, you made that decision. Now you have to stand up on your shit because unfortunately, once she pregnant, she could decide to keep it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not even unfortunate, like more like
It's unfortunate because
more
it may
like,
not
man.
be what you want. And if it's not what you want for that person, it's something that changes everything in their life. It could be good, it could be
That's
bad.
why we gotta
You know what I
have.
mean?
That's the exact reason why we gotta use the discipline, bro. Because we know that. We know all of this shit prior, but we don't give a fuck because of the pussy.
And that's what I say. I'm saying,
Like, yo, we just gotta do better, bro.
I'm saying, put this shit on. You know what I mean? Bring your own. Don't let her give you one.
And I'm
Yeah,
saying,
right.
deal with a woman where you know, like, yo, if I have kids with this girl, I'm good. And not, oh, if I have kids with this girl, I'm fucked.
That should definitely
You shouldn't be
something
fucking
that's discussed.
bitches that, like,
How you feel
yo,
about children?
you shouldn't be fucking bitches that if you go raw and she'll ruin
But it's
your
crazy.
life. That's a horrible discipline.
If
Like,
you don't fuck with,
it's
if
horrible
you don't
discipline.
fuck with
like.
chicks because they have kids.
And I used to do it. I'm not saying nobody does this
But
shit.
if
I'm
a chick-
saying
if
that's
a
that.
chick has
That's that.
kids,
Like,
right?
yo, I don't care. Like, yeah.
If a chick has kids and you're dealing with her and you see and you're dealing with the dynamic of her having kids,
then you know what you're dealing with.
then you know what
what
dealing
you're
with.
signing up
When
for.
you have a kid, you're gonna see what it's like to have a kid with this chick.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna see that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you deal with a chick that don't have kids and you have a kid with her,
even before the kids, you're gonna
That
know the personality
shit
of the person
is
that you
different.
fuck with. And if you know she would be a good mother based off of the shit that she shows you when she's not a mother, you're gonna know that, yo, this bitch is not a good choice. So I shouldn't fuck with her. But you know what we do? We say, fuck that. She look good. And I feel good. So I'm gonna make her make me feel good. And I'm be straight, my nigga. No, we can't move like we used to move like that because we used to think with our dicks. But now we not thinking with our dicks. We're thinking with our main brains.
Some people.
Yeah, I'm
Because
some
once
people,
the blood flow go down there, your brain ain't functioning.
But that's why you gotta move in a certain way out here in the world. Like, if you know you a lightweight like me, don't be fucking with somebody who you drink all the time or she has to drink all the time. You see what I'm saying? It's just little shit like that. Like, you gotta pay attention to that, because if you don't and you think, oh, I should be fine, you end up in these situations fucked up. Like, yo, what the fuck?
and then you got
Not even that. Like, she just has you being drunk like she's a drunk. So now you're both just drinking and you're drinking just to entertain her, and she drinking because this is her life. It's what she do. And now you a drunk. You see what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with this one chick. She was a drunk. I was like, my last situation with her.
She would drink every single day.
Every time, no, not every day, but every time I was
to a person
chilling with
that
her,
don't
yeah.
drink. So she may have had 3 shots.
I know.
Nah,
How
I'm
much was
saying
she
every time
What
we
was she drinking?
interacted,
Was she
if we
drinking hard
interacted,
liquor or beer or what?
hard liquor. She don't fuck with beer. Like,
So she was just getting
She
faded
drinking to
every
get
day.
fucked up.
she gets faded every time I would
She
see
drink
her.
to
I
get
wouldn't
fucked
know
up?
if it was every
So
day.
maybe,
She would tell me it wasn't every
she's
day.
one of those people that
Well, I'm
drink
saying, do she
before
drink to
they
get
have
fucked up?
sex.
She drink to
It
get
could have
fucked
been,
up.
but we wasn't having sex. So
But I'm
it
saying
was-
she
what
drinks
was
to
y'all
get fucked
doing?
up.
she was
Y'all
just
was
getting
just
drunk,
friends?
wilding.
She
Yeah.
drink to
What
get
would she
fucked
do
up.
when
Huh?
she got
Do she
drunk?
drink
You
to
said
get
she
fucked
was
up?
wildin'.
No, she likes to drink.
What would
But
she
I'm saying,
do
do
once
she
was
drink to
drunk?
get fucked up?
I never saw her like fucked up. I've
You
seen her
said she would
tipsy.
be
She
wild.
just drinks a lot.
What would
But
she
she
do?
could hold
I'm
her
saying-
liquor.
I'm saying she's wilding because she's drinking and she's like, I don't want to drink alone. So
But
now
she
I
hold-
have to drink,
but she
and now
holds her
I'm
liquor
drinking.
well.
And then she knows I'm becoming an alcoholic, but she's like, fuck it, I don't care. That's wild to me. Like,
Y'all would just get drunk
I'm
together
saying-
and then
and
you
just
would
hang out
go-
and like I'm getting to know
So
her.
y'all
I
getting
didn't
drunk.
know
Oh,
her
and
from
you
like
just
mad
stopped
long.
So y'all
talking.
getting drunk.
Yeah, like we
So
just
she
started
drinking to
talking.
get drunk. That's
You know what I
uncomfortable.
mean?
Like,
Nah,
just
it's
being
not
around
a
somebody
compliment,
that
bro,
drink
because
to
you're
get
not
drunk.
getting no pussy.
No. I
In
said
our last
that's uncomfortable. I
interaction-
said that's uncomfortable.
In our last interaction,
Drinking to get drunk, and I'm not drinking
Yeah,
to get drunk.
100%
Like you
it's
just
uncomfortable.
randomly
That's
just
what I'm
drink to get
saying.
drunk,
Like,
like
I need
on
somebody
a
to
Tuesday
drink
and
with
shit.
me.
yeah, like
On a Tuesday,
That's
and shit,
basically,
knowing
yo,
you gotta be.
I
to
just
work
want
on
to ruin
Wednesday,
your
like,
life.
wow,
I just
like,
want to ruin your life, and I don't want to ruin my
Yeah,
life.
nah.
So let's just come. You know what I mean?
That's,
like, no, I'm not trying.
That's
to drink
unacceptable
with you
behavior.
Like
Like that's not cool.
that. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can't be drinking to get drunk and you got kids and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, she
Like,
ain't had no kids.
oh well, she
Yeah, she
oh
had
well,
no
she ain't had no responsibility, so it's different.
Exactly.
If
I
you
think
ain't got no
she was-
responsibility,
I think
but-
she was Ubering at the time.
She
So
was
she
responsible
drunk?
for
She didn't-
herself.
No. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying,
So
bro.
Okay,
every
drunk
time
driver.
he
She don't
seen
admit
her,
she-
he was drunk.
yeah.
He
So
don't
she
know
probably
what
was
she
drinking when she was
doing
drunk. She might have a
Nah.
nip inside the little
I
She
ain't
got
gonna
a
say that. I ain't gonna
flask.
say that.
Oh
I've been with
shit.
her
in the
Uber.
lining of her
Damn.
coat.
She wasn't drunk Ubering, but
Club
she was
compartment
drunk
drunk.
right after we Ubered though. Like the last stop was the package store, and then we go
Oh, that
to the
shit about to
crib.
close. She be like in a hurry to get there.
Yeah, I've seen her in a hurry. to
Yeah,
get
she
there.
is.
I've
She
seen her
was
try to
racing
go
down.
ready to spend money on the after
She
hours
out.
and shit.
Because
Yeah,
it was
100%.
cold.
That's what I'm saying. Like yo, like, cause I know
100%.
drinking. I know drinking like really to its core. So
She
like
fuck with drinking.
you drink like every day after work, like that's bad. Like you know what I mean? To deal with somebody that drinks like that and you don't drink like that,
It's
as if
not
they're
gonna
a
work.
social person. I don't have to, if you're really a drinker like she was, she drinks when you're not there. Saying that, oh,
100%.
I don't like to drink by myself. She wants to feel more comfortable with her partner, so she wants you to share. That's a way that y'all can bond. But it should be something else. That's not something that I can do because I don't drink like that. They should respect it. And then you be the
Yeah,
person
try
to
to
look
get
out
you
for them,
faded.
pull their hair back when they yakking. Do you want to deal with that?
Yeah,
you
not
always
if they do
you always
that
the
every
designated
day.
driver for them. You got to pick them up from bars. Some women have to deal with that with their man. They have to understand that the man's life is very detrimental, and so sometimes they go to drink with their buddies after work, happy hour or some shit, and then come home a little wavy. And they got to put a blanket over them on the couch or some shit like that because they know not to get into bed or smelling like liquor and shit.
Yeah.
So they just lay on the couch, you know what I mean, respectfully. And shorty come down, you know what I mean, put the little blanket on them, put a little
On
some
TV.
shit in the Tupperware by the coffee table just in case he wake up and he hungry, go heat that shit up, you know what I mean? If she could deal with that shit. But on the flip, is a nigga willing to deal with a chick that come from trauma, she drinks, she does all of the above, the same shit like the dude, are you gonna give her that soup?
It shouldn't
So when
be
she wake
happening
up-
every single day.
But it's something that is a part of their behavior and you accepted that when you took on that person. If you don't want to deal with that,
Yeah,
then you be like, yo, I can't
alcoholic.
deal with that, I'm moving on.
Damn.
How many
That's
chances
different
do you
than
give them
a
to change
casual
from being an
drink. If you
alcoholic?
get drunk every time you drink and get in
But
the
that's what I'm
up
saying.
and you have a problem.
If it-
and
if
you-
it's-
they
if
should
it
be
fucks
trying
with
to get
you
help
And your
and
well-being,
not
then that should be
enabling
something
it.
that you express to that person and tell them, look, I don't want to fucking deal with you like this. You need to fix this. You need to go to AA. You need to do something.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
to-
what they
do you
should.
care
If
about
it's
that person to that
extent,
level
then they
or
should.
not? Because we talking about if you dealing with somebody, like how many
Yeah, but I'm
chances would
saying
you
if
give
they're
them?
getting drunk to the point where they're throwing up every single day, if this is reoccurring, like yeah, that happens. If you drink once in a while, you might get loose. But if this
But
is
you knew
happening
they
on a
drink,
regular
and it
basis,
never happened, but it could lead to that. but it didn't happen. You seen their road to destruction. You seen it in the beginning phase, but you just fuck it. You know what I mean? Ignored it. Like they just drinking, they just have a good time. When do you think it's a problem? When do you think do you bring it to them when they have that accident? When you get that call from 911, or do you say, look, I think you got a problem and we need to stop this?
I don't even think it makes it to a relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If I see you and
I don't drink like this,
like,
I can't keep up. Oh, it's all right. I understand. Now flip on it. That person says, oh, I see you don't drink like that. Now you good. They don't pressure you, nothing. They just drink and they enjoy it. Well, what would you like to drink? You want beer or something? You know what I mean? Something that's a little bit less than what they doing, and they don't go overboard with it. Like they might have a couple shots, but that relaxes them, that calms them. There's a lot of shit going on in their head. They got their shit they dealing with that they probably ain't share with you yet because it's still early. Now they say, yo, this is my advice. How do you feel about that? And you say, well, I don't like to drink like that or whatever. Like, that's fine. We don't have to drink. We can do other things, but I might have a drink while I'm with you. Is that okay? How do you feel about that approach as opposed to just pressuring you to drink all the fucking time?
That's acceptable.
Okay.
Because you're trying to be accommodating. But God wasn't that.
You're like, come on, drink with me here.
Yeah, women do be peer pressuring the fuck out of you with the drinks and shit.
Just one.
Every time, and then for us to be in the
sex
bed,
not that bad, but
for us to be in the bed, I'm drunk.
I mean, it could be a problem too. Too much could be a problem.
She's probably not drunk.
For who?
For a nigga.
And then nothing happens. Yeah, we're not doing it.
We got a capacity. I mean, we could smash a few times a day, but a few times a day, not all day, afternoon. Then you know what I mean? We got shit to do. You know what I mean? Like I can't do it. You taking all my energy. I don't want to do shit. You know what I mean? You gotta be mindful.
And wake up.
It's okay. Like I'm all with it.
Now you talking your age.
Look, I'm all with it.
Talk that shit.
I'm all with it. I'm all with it. Look,
talk that shit.
I'm all with it.
I feel that.
I'm all with it. Having multiple sessions throughout the day.
Nah,
but
nigga, we don't got all day.
I gotta put a day to do it.
But don't you be feeling like, damn, I wish I could just
You could,
lay here
all day.
It's good, but
that's
like,
why I say I like a woman to
once
caress
a nigga,
me and shit, because you can't just have sex all day, guys.
Right. Once a nigga finish, funny shit. Uncle, I ain't gonna put him on blast, but I got to. He was like, shit. I got one nut, and then like, shit. You gotta wait another day. I'm like, yo. He gonna be mad as fuck to see this episode. I'm like, yo. But I feel him because, nigga.
You gotta wait another day.
It ain't necessarily you gotta wait another day, but some women are considerate. Like I've dealt with
but just
hood
like
joints
a woman,
that
if
have
you want
decided,
her to do
you
that,
know what?
You can't telling her no if she wanna go.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. We can't tell y'all no, but y'all can tell us no.
No, nobody should.
But that's what I'm saying. It don't have to be all the time, but there can be limits.
Yeah.
But like I said, like even with a woman, like I mean with a dude, I'm sorry. If you like, yo, shit, like not right now, like I got something to do. Woman can't act crazy because it's gonna happen before the day ends, trust. But get that nigga, you know what I mean, whatever. Like, but if a dude tell a woman no one time, she shaming the nigga, she, you know what I mean, coming at the nigga, like you gotta understand that. And that's if it's like really that situation where it's like y'all doing it everywhere, laundry room, fucking, you know what I mean? Y'all doing public
I can't keep
public amateurs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all doing it, y'all on the Ferris wheel, you know what I mean? This shit stopped up here, like, you know what I mean, at the carnival, like wherever y'all could get it in, y'all getting it in. It's fun for a little bit because it's spontaneous and all that shit, you feel young, but when you start to see like, damn, what if we get caught? We gonna get arrested. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't no fun shit then. Like
older people care about the consequences.
Right,
we
absolutely.
know better.
Absolutely. But it's fun
That's
when you
tough.
young and you ain't got no real shit to really worry about except for being
you know, maybe ridiculed for a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's fun for them.
You know what I mean? But you could bounce back, you know, from that. But it's difficult if you got kids, if you know what I mean? Reality of shit, of life really sets in when you got those consequences that you got to deal with. So you can't really do the crazy shit. But you still should try. You know what I mean? It's shit that, you know, I'm not encouraging people to use unnatural shit. But if you really care, if you do, like, you know, be mindful of your health and all that. But it's shit you could use, natural shit too, that could help you out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not shouting nothing out because I don't know what works or what doesn't work. So don't ask me. But
pink horsepower. Shout out to
pink
Kid.
horsepower.
Say whatever. Say whatever.
Jamaican goat weed.
say whatever. I'm not supporting none of that shit. I'm not supporting none of that shit.
Ashwagandha.
What I do encourage
what's the name, Ben?
is healthy eating habits.
Sea moss gel.
You know what I
Sea
mean?
moss gel.
Eat good shit. And you'll
Grapefruit.
have good results.
Grapefruit, watermelon peels.
Definitely.
You
know what I mean? What you put in your body is how your body operates. Our body is a temple. And we gotta feed our engine with proper fuel.
Maca root.
You know what I mean? Get yourself right. You know what I mean?
Strong and tough.
This shit, nigga.
Ginseng.
Ginseng,
This shit, you know what I mean? Regular store shit. You know?
Nigga, that's sugar water.
Nah, it got some. You could taste the shit that's in this shit.
Yo, nah, that's it. Let me see this shit. Herbal tonic. Nah, that's a tonic. Anything that's a tonic is supposed to be good for you. But then again, we got some shit in Jamaica called Magnum. And it's like a tonic, like an alcohol. It's not really an alcohol. It's a tonic, basically. But it's supposed to get you right.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's made with real juice. It's got some shit in there, some good shit.
I can't even pronounce this shit. Ethereal root?
Oh,
Eleutheral
eleutheral root.
Nigga, that's some shit. Okay, I fuck with this.
That's the good Luther.
Yo, shout out to fucking Arizona for keeping it real with some real.
Oh yeah, this
juice
been
and
around
shit.
for a while. This particular flavor, I'll always try to get this. A lot of places don't be having it. Like they don't want to give you the healthy shit. They want to give you all the bullshit.
Is the green tea healthy? I thought that's what
Green tea
sugar
is
was.
good. I mean, it's got sweeteners in it, but
Yeah, that's
green
what
tea
caffeine
itself, because it has real green tea in
like
it,
caffeine.
green tea is good for you.
Yeah,
But it does have, you know, caffeine.
caffeine.
You know what I mean? But
And that
it
dehydrates.
is good because the antioxidants.
Yeah.
That's really what you really get, and everything else is just sugar, water. You know, water's good for you, and it's nothing I'll tell you that anything that has water in it is not good for you. So like, there's stuff that they have in it that's fucked up, but it's always good to drink water. So like, to wash this down, even though this is good, you should still have water. And I try to drink water at least once a day. Matter of fact, because I'm talking that shit.
God
Think
bless.
about it. Mind if I get
Water.
There's some in the refrigerator.
Cold water. Refrigerator.
I'll take a room one.
Roomy.
Yo, so let's get to the bullshit, man, because that's why people really be coming up in here, like they want to hear the bullshit. Jaguar Wright
Oh shit, yeah.
getting paid to cease and desist.
Now is this official?
500,000, 300,000, talking about all the shit that she said is AI. Like, let's talk about that.
I didn't see that video, but I just saw a recent video where she was.
I was watching the
talking
Star
about-
Report, and this was one of his topics that he was going in on.
See, Star does a lot to really sabotage her career, though. Like, I really don't think he likes her.
I don't gotta like her.
You know what
He
I'm
got
saying?
an objective perspective, really. And if she come correct, he could be up there. He don't give a fuck about people being haters. He's real enough to be like, yo, I don't give a fuck whether you like me or hate me. I'm here for the truth.
What I'm saying is, did anybody else report on this, or was it just Star?
This is out there. It's not alleged, he said. He said it's not alleged.
But what I'm saying, asking you is, did you hear anybody else say this, or did
I
you hear
need
it coming
to.
from
He's
Star?
a pretty reliable
Okay,
source.
so there's my issue with Star. Star will lie. You know what I'm saying? He'll like, let's just keep it a band, like he's a perfect choir boy. Like he'll do some
How
shit.
do we feel about that though? Whether it's
the
true
media
or not.
No, how do we feel about her taking bread to say all her shit?
I think that
is
goes
AI.
against,
how do we feel about that?
I think that
with
goes
her?
against. I think that goes against her narrative because now you're saying, oh, like my son was unalived by these people, but I'm just taking the bags
Cease
to
and
shut up.
desist, bro. That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big. Basically saying that Jay paid her to shut her fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Substantiating some shit, or like, I don't need the heat.
But this is what I'm saying. I just seen another video recently. Like, these videos are coming out, and it's like, if it's a cease and desist, you don't have that access to do that. So therefore, it can't be a cease and desist, and she accepted the money if these new platforms aren't getting flagged for going against what she just said. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe it.
Hot 97. I'm gonna read this. I'm scrolling to get to the money part. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah, like I said, like
dollars.
If more people
Alright,
reports it, like if Hot 97 reported it or other people than Star, I could see that shit being valid. But I don't think that shit's gonna be valid because Star don't like Jag. Like, he's gonna say certain shit that goes against her story to make her look like a liar because she doesn't. They don't like each other. For all I know, Star could have been getting some bread from this fucking from Rock Nation and team just to, you know what I mean, put his foot on her neck and try to, you know what I mean? For all I know, I don't know. All I'm saying is
it's a 10-minute clip. I'm gonna speed up the shit. So we don't get
cause that's wild. Like,
Jaguar Wright. Apparently all her interviews have been AI. I want to salute them, these Rock Nation lawyers. They buried Tory Lanez. They made this autistic woman's father pretend he ever saved her life. They got Jay-Z talking about Diddy was never my friend. Now Jaguar Wright is saying, the person said Jay-Z pinned me down on the bed and at his weight. I don't know if you heard about this. No, I didn't. But you know, did you ever see the movie Clear Present Danger when the crook was his lifelong friend or his best friend? He said, we're not best friends. We've been lifelong friends or acquaintances or something. So that's what right. Nah, I mean, people get hit with cease and desist. You get hit with paperwork a lot of times, and you know, it's just to slow you down. But overall, the speed of how these people are spinning around, like, yeah, just know that anything goes wrong, I was never this motherfucker's friend, and I'm saying it publicly, alright? Yeah, but I'm gonna text her. But yeah, God bless Jaguar, right? She had a nice run. A nice.
so we saying it's over? Is this over? Is this really real?
Yeah, for her, in totality. I'm gonna salute you, Jaguar, right? I don't have the guts to slander everybody every day. I don't have to. Like, I don't want nobody talking to me like that. Like, I tell the truth up here about business, and people want to take my head off.
So she did get the money then.
Slandering people outright, what that type of person feels like. Salute you. I think, you know, when she told her story, and watched the reaction it got, and the money these platforms were willing to pay her. He was paying her like, I think she was getting like 5,000 easy. That's all. Nigga, you hit up the ass. Yeah.
This is wild to me.
They know this. I'm not mad at them for asking me for money. I mean, if you're gonna make the computer move, or you're gonna do certain things that other people can't do, and they're gonna make money off of you, I mean, it's only right. Like, I'm not mad at them. So, do you think going forward, people should do rev share splits on videos that they're on? It goes hammer. If it's possible, I think it's kind of difficult because a lot of these people that come on the platform, they don't know that they're gonna go viral. And sometimes when they come on the platform, they're looking for the platform now.
I feel like I got the gist of it. I don't watch the whole thing. Wow. First of all, wow. And yes, that was another platform, had nothing to do with the Star Report. This is real. Like, this is real. Like, I don't know how to feel about this shit because now that it's fucking real and it's official and she took the bread, if she speak on this shit, maybe she feels like it's too much going on and there's because if you could pay $500,000 for a cease and desist, then you could pay way more to get you unalive, or way less to get you unalive. You see what I'm saying? So that could be like a targeted move. Like, yo, either you stop fucking talking and take this bread, or you're not gonna be around to take this. You know what I mean? And I feel like that will be valid.
Or offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, basically type shit. You know what I mean? Like, all alleged. I'm not saying this is all for entertainment purposes.
Well, it's not alleged that she said.
No,
what
I'm
she
just
said.
saying my opinion of what could be happening.
Oh,
Because
right,
it's not
right.
alleged that she said what she said,
Right.
apparently, because it's everywhere now. So it's like, yo, I just feel like, hopefully she doesn't break those terms and be like, man, fuck that money or whatever. Because I believe that if it got that far for that much money, yeah, it's no
But
need
that's
to
crazy.
say anything else.
I'm just gonna give you a little bit of
It don't
bread.
even matter if she break the term, because if he did what she's accusing him of and there's proof of that, then
It's gonna come out eventually
nothing's
somehow.
gonna be done with their contract. That's gonna be null and void, because what Trump said, you committed, you're out here committing these crimes. If that's really true.
And that's why you're trying to set her up.
But I've been
It's
saying it for the
crazy.
longest. I feel like she just really wanted some bread. Like she was just disgruntled. She was just bitter,
Yeah, but
and that's what she was getting.
That's not some
So
bread.
for this to come out,
For
it's
that-
not really.
But to me, bro, for you to offer that much money, it has validity to
How
it.
much
There's
money?
no 500,000.
500,000 to 300,000, somewhere around that range.
That's crazy to me. Just because I don't want you to say nothing else.
It's crazy
I
to
would have wanted
us.
more.
You
But
because
to a billionaire, that ain't shit.
I would have
That's
wanted
peanuts.
more. That's
Yeah,
all
but
I'm about
she's
to
not a-
say.
it ain't
That's
even a
all
billion.
That's all you.
It ain't even
that's
a
all
billion.
it
I
takes.
You did this,
understand.
and this, and you
I
only gonna
understand.
give me a few 100,000.
I understand.
Like what the fuck?
But like I said,
That's 3 years. You
Hold on.
abused me for like 10 years.
like I
And
said,
you unalive my child,
Right.
allegedly.
like I said,
Right.
like I said,
Nigga, give me at least 4 more 100,000.
if she didn't take the money, she would have been unalived, in my opinion.
They already tried to, allegedly.
Nah, it's deep now. It's getting real now. For them to offer the money, they never
take
try
it.
to offer no money
Just
before.
take the money and run.
The shit is getting more.
Take
It's
the
picking
money.
it up more. Like, remember with the interview with Bill O'Reilly, was it?
You got
Who was
5
it?
seconds
No,
to
it
take
wasn't
this
Bill.
back.
Who was it?
When he did the cease and desist.
Yeah.
I forgot the guy's name.
Whoever that was. That's how I knew this shit is real.
It feel like some offer you can't refuse type of
This
shit.
it was. Yo, this shit is getting real out here, man.
Either you could take the shovel or you could take the bag of money. Which one you want?
And then people's like, yo, think about it. Like that whole dynamic. If we find out Jay is going down, is different from if we find out if
I think
Jay
it's really
and
the heat.
hold on, Smiley. If we find out Jay is going down, is different from if we find out Jay and Beyonce is going down. Like, if we find out, like, because with Diddy, they're talking about kidnapping, bro. They're talking about kids being kidnapped and used at these sexual party freak-offs as basically slaves. If Jay and Beyonce is a part of this, bro, you know how crazy the music industry is about to go, bro? Because then it's going to be like, yo, like what the hell? Y'all got kids? What the fuck is the mindset behind
And now
that?
you got your daughter in the industry.
And this shit is crazy. And if you knew all of this was...
And she was Chloe and Halle's, their men. Like, she put them on.
Yeah,
They
she
were
put
her
them
artists.
on. What did they do? You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Like, yo, come on, man. This shit is getting spooky.
She turned them into, like, miniatures, baby, wearing them little leotards.
Yup.
Sexed them all
Yeah,
up.
sex
and
symbols. Yeah, they was Disney stars to sex symbols. Shit crazy,
stuff. It
yo.
was on this
So there's
Nah, I don't think they was on.
There's
on
another
Grown-
update that came up.
Grown-
It was
They
saying that
started doing covers online.
Jay-Z's
That's how it
accuser is going to remain anonymous through the litigation,
Yeah.
according to the judge. So the judge already said they're not going to give up the identity of the person.
Because that
that's
person
going.
might be unalive, Smiley. That's some mafia
They
shit.
should've
Like,
unalived them if that's the case when they did it.
Right.
nah, they wasn't gonna unalive. They probably got some bodies out allegedly, but I don't think they're gonna unalive every person that they have.
I'm saying that's
Interactions
the only way
with.
to ensure. I mean, if you
Yeah,
cover
true.
that properly, that you won't get caught.
True. True. But you risk.
If nobody else don't know, but too many people is involved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Too many people is involved. And you risk somebody saying, well, I know that he did
and
this.
And then Jay, he got into a fight with somebody because he had something and he brought Blue and somebody was trying to flirt with her.
With Blue?
Yeah.
What?
Recently?
Yeah, and they got in. Like,
so he fighting that?
They jumped him or whatever.
Oh,
this was another celebrity.
Wow.
I forgot who
so the
it
celebrity got beat up for flirting with Blue?
Jumped on him. Like I don't know. If
Was he overage? What?
Yeah, he was grown.
Oh no, this
Jay's
is
dealing with that
crazy, yo.
But she doesn't look. I mean, if you know who she is.
But is
she
that
looks,
in the court right now? Is that something that
I don't know if they press charge. I'm saying this happened. This happened. This was a celebrity.
Like
they were at a
celebrity.
billionaire.
They were at a celebrity function. It was something
like
that Jay-Z had. She's like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Something that Jay-Z had. It was at a club. She shouldn't have been there, in my opinion.
Oh
because
my
it
God.
was
Why was she at a club?
Because they were having an event or something, and I think
somebody
he
was
threw
drunk.
it. And another celebrity was trying to flirt with her, and then
gosh.
they jumped. They said they jumped on the security and a bunch of other people. I don't remember. I don't know if Jay did too, or if it was just the other people. But it was because he was older and he was.
That's
trying
wild.
But
wild.
she shouldn't have been there. So.
That's wild.
I mean, they shouldn't be. But maybe I don't know. I forgot who it was, but it was somebody else famous that we know.
Black.
I
White?
can't remember who. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But why you bring her there? And then it's crazy if you doing this to people, and now look, you got her.
Yeah, because they
in
trying to
that
say he
life.
trying. Allegedly, he trying to block Rihanna's situation. That's why she ain't trying to come back to the music game. She remembers all that shady business that she did with him. It's like, yo, all of this shit is coming out like shit. Wow, like.
Yo, how do you guys feel about inmates in prison being able to connect with the outside world? Like,
Is that inmates in prison?
yeah, like social media. How do you feel about that, though?
I think it depends on what the crime is. Like,
Okay.
if the crime isn't that bad, then who cares? You know what I'm saying? But if the crime has to do with, like, messing with kids, murder, or certain dangerous things like that, then I could understand them taking away that privilege. It's like, yeah, like it should go by privileges. Like, if you're not a threat to society, if you just got caught stealing or some shit, or you was selling drugs, like, as long as you're not selling, like, all the calls get monitored anyway, so it's not like you could, you know what I mean? You could, I guess you could use code words, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick up on that shit. So as long as you're not a danger, then yeah, you should be able to, because you're really locked down, bro. Like, if you're in prison, you don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, time stops. Like, time becomes prison time instead of, like, out in the street time. And that's crazy. Like, people think that shit easy. That shit is not easy, man. Fuck that
and
shit.
There's a case from 2023 allegedly that he beat up her boyfriend but this was, I guess, someone her own age. Jay-Z, he's pressing charges, the boyfriend, because he beat him up, because I guess he didn't want to have a boyfriend, but I think they're probably the same age.
The boyfriend, so the boyfriend is young.
But that's something separate than what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to find
So
out.
she has a boyfriend at 12, 13?
This was last year that he pressed,
What the fuck?
October 4th, he was arrested.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Where there's smoke, there's fire, yo. There's a lot of weird shit going on. First of all, why do you have your daughter in a relationship at that age? How does she even have the time?
He didn't want her to. That's why he beat up the guy.
Even still, like, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy, because it really looked like, I don't even know. Like, I'm not even gonna say what
and
it
they
looked
said
like.
despite the lawsuit, and that was last year in October, it's still going on, but he showed up to the premiere with Beyonce for Mufasa because she's in it. She
In it,
did
yeah.
the voice.
And they was all there, and then that shit happened. Wow. Well, I'm just gonna say this. Shit is getting real, and 2025 isn't gonna be any less real than 2024 was. So just hold on to your horses, and if you're not on stable ground, you're gonna fall. Like you don't got a good foundation. You don't, you know what I mean? You don't care. Like you just going through it. Like nigga, 2025, it's gonna put you through it. For real, like you gotta have, like, I don't know, like you gotta be anchored to your reality or what you're trying to like do. Focus on your mission and shit, because distractions is not being tolerated. No sucker shit will be tolerated in 2025, yo. And that's signed by Mother Earth. If you don't believe in God, Mother Earth is doing it, nigga. Shit gonna be crazy.
That part.
I might have to crash out early and shit. Bree forgot her bag. Fucking that station over there.
Oh, shit.
I'm like the little girl. Trying to eat, snack, sleep. See what happens when kids don't have to go to school in the morning?
There's no school
No,
It's winter break.
Winter break.
till the 1st.
Mm-hmm. I always work like that.
Right. Because I gotta go
Yeah.
to school in the morning.
I gotta go
Not
to work in
school,
the
but
morning.
yeah. It feel like fucking school.
Shit sucks.
You do work at school.
Yeah, you do.
Work at work.
Real shit. You gotta fucking talk to your peers, your coworkers, which is your fellow students.
Well, I'm glad. That's why I
You
like
got the
working from home,
principal,
'cause I
you
don't
got
have
the
to,
teachers. Shit
unless I
crazy.
need to ask you a question. But I don't have to say nothing to them. Just answer the phone and talk to these crazy people
Yeah.
that call me.
Your shit is like a video game.
Mm.
You gotta tell who's legit and who's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're not legit. You're just you're just calling to fuck with me today. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy.
They took away my holiday pay because I fell
What?
asleep.
Oh, they took it away. Those
Yeah.
bitch ass niggas.
Well, that's what they said they're gonna do. But when I did my timesheet before I left,
You see it?
It was still there on Friday.
Well, fuck it. As long as you can.
They probably gonna. I hope they don't do that. Like,
Wow.
if they didn't take it away in time, so you think we're gonna take it out, then they're like, take it out now. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, they wait for next year. That's crazy. Like, yo, y'all bitch ass niggas. Like what? Especially if you work that day.
No, it's like if you get paid for Christmas whether
Yeah.
you come there or not, but you have to work the full shift the day before and the day after. So they're saying because I
Oh.
fell asleep on my
You didn't work the
lunch.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Sick though. You be like, yo, put that in my vacation times. I know I got a lot of that.
I do have some
Make
time,
it
but I
even.
took it. I don't know, just like-
Nah, I feel you.
And then she said it like first the half the day went by before anybody said anything. Like,
Of course,
so,
because they
like,
wasn't paying attention to that shit.
and my
For real,
friends
for
like,
real.
oh, maybe they're not gonna say nothing. I'm like, they is gonna say something because they were sending me mad
They sure
messages
did,
that
yeah.
day, and they left before I woke up. So
And they put that
then
shit in the record.
she
but,
messaged
you
me
know,
like,
they
oh,
did.
after that call me, and the phone took, and then I called her, and then she's like, hey, how you doing? Small talk, whatever, like just
Just have my
say
Google
what you called me
Translate.
for. And then she was like, I'm tired after Christmas, because now this is after Christmas that we're back the next day, Thursday. And she's like, I'm tired from Christmas. And I feel like she being funny because I told them I fell asleep. So this is how you segue into the conversation. She's like, oh, I'm tired from Christmas. I'm like, yeah, me too. Like, and then, I don't know. She said something else, but I'm thinking to myself, just say what you about to say. Like, and then she was like, you know, so since you were late that day and you fell asleep on your, you slept when you didn't come back from lunch, then you didn't work a full shift technically, so we gotta take you out of there. And then she was just quiet. I'm like, okay, I figures that you should do. And then, but it's like she wanted you, I don't know what you wanted me to, it felt like she wanted me to say more, or like, okay. Like,
The fuck?
so then, she was
That's
like,
what
alright, I
popped up?
just wanted to let you know so that you're not surprised. And I'm like, okay. But whatever.
Yeah, wow. They basically was on some bullshit.
I mean, it's my fault, and they do be saying that, but I feel like my supervisor wasn't there. She ain't coming back till next year. She on vacation or whatever, so it's somebody else's hands, and I feel like she probably
Would have handled it different?
Yeah, she probably wouldn't have did that. Cause I feel like I was late, like the day before a holiday, but I still came to work and worked the whole time, and they didn't take it. Cause you gotta put in a whole request and everything, like it's extra. She don't be wanting to do paperwork and stuff, so
And she didn't have to. That's what I'm saying. It's
no,
like, yo.
that lady don't care. But I'm talking about that ain't my supervisor. That's just somebody handling her stuff until she come back.
I still think they should have just gave that shit to you. It's like, it's Christmas.
Cause I
I
work
understand.
most of the time.
She's probably tired as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck
And
it.
I really
like,
was. That was crazy. I would just lay down for a second, and I'm like, yo. Then I woke up. I'm
Shit
like,
happen.
wait, I'm
Real
still. I ain't.
Especially if you don't normally do that shit. Come on, man. Let it slide. It's Christmas. But motherfuckers don't really be having that Christmas spirit that they want you to have. But then I gotta give a gift for Secret Santa. Like, why would I pay
They
this
did
money
that
for
at your
Secret
job?
Santa? No, I'm just saying, in general. But they did do that shit for the party. I ain't bring shit.
Then people calling in and saying crazy stuff because of what's
I think
going
me too.
on, and I gotta deal with that.
Yeah, 100%. Fuck that shit.
You lucked out. You ain't have to put your name in the hat.
We don't do well.
No, I'm talking about in his case.
I would say they do be having functions and stuff or whatever, but the office I work out of is in Texas, so I can't never participate in that. They be having like they be giving tickets to football games and stuff or whatever, but
You should take a vacation out there. Go to a football game. That'll be lit. That'll be lit.
Dallas,
Hell yeah.
they in Fort Worth, but
Yeah, I wanna go to Dallas, Fort Worth.
Yeah, I don't want to go out there. I got people out there, shit.
No,
oh yeah,
even better, nigga. Yeah, I don't know nobody.
I don't know
in
where
Texas.
they at in Texas.
I wish I was.
He in Dallas.
Oh.
That's perfect too, right?
That's your team.
Hell yeah.
You ain't never been to a game out there either, nigga.
Nah,
That
I've
would
been to
be
a Dallas
fire.
game.
Oh,
But
yeah.
versus New York, it was a rival.
Gotcha. That's lit though. But going down there is different.
Yeah,
Nigga.
that'd be lit.
You gonna be with your people.
I met a
nigga.
fan club that do it every year, and it was like trying to get me to get down with their fan club. and shit.
Yeah.
But I ain't do it.
That's lit.
They had jackets and shit.
Remember the Average jackets?
Mm-hmm.
They coming.
They
back.
coming back. Yeah.
Coming back? Oh, that's
Those,
lit.
the Pelly joints,
Get the fuck out of here.
coming back.
Shout out to Averex and Pelly. Yeah. I rock some of that shit. Yeah, man. Ready, bro?
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Get Lifted. 30 is the new 20. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you're notified the next time we post or go live. We appreciate you. This is La Jefa.
This is Chris O.D.
SmileyJizzle, and we out of here, y'all.
Yeah. Smoke weed every day.